Hello. Hear myself. Hello, everyone. Ah, shit. Oh, uh-oh. No one saw that. Oh, shit. I forgot to mix it up. Let me just, do it manually. What was headpad again? Give me a moment. This is it? Fuck. Ah, where's my headpad? Oh, no. This is it? Okay, found it. I forgot to set up my mix it up, which pretty much lets me what do you call it? It is used to yeah, because mix it up wasn't on yet earlier. I had to set it up first. Here, let me manually throw something. Ding. But yeah, the thing is you need to use mix it up. What is Throw Pro Max? If you want to see what it is, Throw is when people donate bits. So every 100 bits, you get to throw 2 items. It's bits triggered. Yeah. So whenever someone donates like 100 bits, right, it throws 2 items and stuff like those. EP last day of the week. You know what's so good about the last day of the week? You know what's the best thing about last day of the week this week? It means you don't have work tomorrow. And you know what happens tomorrow? Kichan's new model is getting debuted. I'm very excited to watch that. So how's everyone's day been so far? Also kind of excited to see her new lore drop. I think this is gonna be her first actual legit lore drop. Because yeah. I'm very excited. It's so cold here. Oh. Better get yourself a blankie. Get a blanket. Stay warm. Isn't it supposed to be like is it summer there? What season is it supposed to be right now over there? Yeah, still cold, needs some warmers. I see. Good luck, Lando. There's a lot of details in Caspy's clothes. She really has frilly clothes and lots of design patterns. So I was asking, how's everyone's day been so far? You guys have been having. I'm stuttering. You guys having a nice day so far? I pretty much skipped both breakfast and lunch. I had mang inasal for dinner, and wait. I did have breakfast. My breakfast was beef with broccoli and a little bit of mushrooms in it, and then I skipped lunch, and then I ate dinner. Oh no, I ordered it takeout, or rather I had it delivered. I only had 2 cups of rice at least. And then I made my own sinigang mix for my soup. I made my own sauce, which is what do you call it? I mixed I got pecho because I like breasts. No, gotta love them tits. Um so I mixed up kikoman for my soy sauce toyo, and then I had dato puti spiced vinegar for my suka. Added some Carolina Reaper powder into it. Added some calamansi, and then nor magi sabor liquid seasoning. And dude, it is so freaking good. That sauce is super freaking good. But why don't you try buying at a Filipino store? Maybe wait, I don't even know if you have Filipino stores over there. I'm pretty sure it's a lot more I think there's a lot more in California, but I'm not sure if there's like a lot of Filipino stores in your place, Lando. No, no, I don't like chicken oil. Because chicken oil doesn't really give much flavor, and it's just freaking oil. Oil with a mix of atsuete. So, it's not really that flavorful. And it's just like unnecessary 110 plus calories per teaspoon. So, like, no thanks. $15 a meal. How big is the meal though? To be fair, maybe you could treat yourself there at least once or twice a month. Maybe bi-weekly, you know? Try. You could treat yourself once or twice a month bi-weekly. If anything, like I think that would be a good idea. At least you have like two days in a month that you actually try to like eat Filipino food. 2 cups of rice and two side dishes. That is so Filipino. That is so Filipino. Filipino coded, right? When you go to karinderya, ate, half longganisa, half adobo, tapos dalawang kanin. Very Filipino coded, right? It's exactly like that. Yeah, I know. That's so Filipino karinderya coded. That's so adorable. Dude, if you eat there, it's like having a little bit of home brought with you, you know? Dude, that is how um that's how I used to eat back in uni days. Well, I've been to a lot of unis. I guess during Mapua days, around Vols or around Vols, or we have like a place near SM Manila back then that's called the Bar. And it's, I don't know why it's called the Bar, right? It's kind of like a small bistro. It's like a bar and resto kind of thing. And it's not really a bar, but there's like people who perform. They have like a music area there. Some people perform, sing, do guitar and stuff like that. They have little gigs there, and then we just eat there. And dude, the food there is super nice. I really love their Bicol Express and their boppies. Those were like goated, and I always order half half and then 2 cups of rice. I will never forget that place. Mm-hmm. Get a pepino buff though. That's good. I guess it's like a club bar. I don't even know how to describe it because I know that there's a difference between a club and a bar. For a bar, you just drink, right? You can eat and you drink, but clubs is a lot more spacious. Clubs are made for you to dance and socialize a lot more compared to bars where you just sit at a place and you just like drink. I feel like bars in general have music, but it's a lot more chill than a club. Yeah, I think it's like like a tavern, right? The thing is, I don't know what to call it because they don't serve alcohol there. They do not serve alcohol in that place. If they do, it's a hidden selection probably because it's very close to places. It's very close to a place with a school nearby and a condo, right? That houses a lot of students. So they kind of like have to um they can't really sell alcohol and a lot of stuff because there are minors around. So I don't know if it's like supposed to be called a tavern or whatever because I they don't sell alcohol out in the open. At least they don't have them displayed. Maybe late at night they take them out for like late night gigs and stuff, but those things don't really you really can't see them in broad daylight. I eat there around breakfast and lunch at times. I crash at my friend's condo just to, like chill there. Sometimes I actually just go to his condo because I ate there. It's like, hey, you wanna hang out? And you just like hang out near the pool area, just like chill there. It's actually insane because it's very rare to find condos where you can smoke, but their pool area has like three designated smoking areas, so it's like dude, it was like freaking amazing there. Temperance bars. I didn't even know there's such a thing called a temperance bar. That's a temperance bar. Anyways, I have a question. What is your favorite subject when you're back at well, it could be any. It's either uh elementary or like high school. What's your favorite subject? Favorite subject is recess. That's insane. Favorite subject it's snack time. For me, I guess my favorite subjects would be PE when I was around high school, and my favorite subject when I was like elementary was religion. What was the writing class all about? That is like probably either English class or reading class because there are reading classes back then in elementary if you studied in the Philippines. Like English class is different from reading class. But I'm pretty sure that reading class, 90% of the time, if you're Filipino in a private school, would be in English. You have values research class. I don't know because we never had writing class. In reading class, we read and write. If anything, it's English class. We do not have creative writing in ours. Are you? Did you get it in the U.S. or wherever? Where did you get your freaking? What? Where are you getting that? Because creative writing is something you take up in college. It's not something in the Philippines. Okay, gotcha. It's US. Yeah, that makes sense then. Because creative writing is um in the Philippines you only take those in college. It's more of like an elective, I think, or whatever. I forgot what the term is. You don't have creative writing in elementary and high school here. Dude, I remember back then when I was like in high school, I really loved poetry. I would always write on my free time, and it was super fun. It was super chill. I think I started writing poems around when I was like first year high school, a little bit more and more, and I kind of stopped after a while. I started writing other stuff like stories when I was like in early college days. It's just a class that teaches you different forms of storytelling and write how to write similar to that. Plus poetry and other things like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Creative writing. I wish I had creative writing. The writing is super fun. You, writing is super fun. Says me, who hasn't touched my lore yet in like a few weeks. I would have loved creative writing, probably. In college, my favorite classes have always been writing. Horse game has changed you? Nah, man. It's not it's not the horse game. I'm just so fucking lazy. I am hyper fixating on anything else. If it's not horse game, it's Nikkei. If it's not Nikkei, I'm like, I should write. You know what? I should totally start browsing for other anime to watch. Oh, you're telling me that I should like um freaking start writing? You know, even though I don't watch this VTuber that I just found today, and I don't really think I want to play this game, I better just watch them. I am pretty much like in my gold ship era, you know? I would do anything except write. I'm pretty sure the new Takopi episode is already out. Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, you're telling me I need to do this right now? Let me just do something else. Getting creative and making excuses. That's totally me, right? For real, for real. Dude, that's like very, very ADHD coded right there. Hyperfixates on everything except for the thing I need to do. Ah, I should write down your excuse so I could use it later. True. You totally do that. Anyways, give me a moment over here. Meow, 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 meow. Anyways, what was I going to say? So, anyways, chat. Um, what do you call it? Fuck, my brain. Start braining, please. Stop braining. Start braining. Not stop. Start braining. You think it would feel good to hatch from an egg? I feel like it wouldn't feel good hatching from an egg. I I think hatching from an egg is one of the most painful fucking thing you could experience. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like I feel like a lot of freaking animals die just trying to hatch from their eggs. It's pretty much like when you're given birth, right? If you don't go out in time, you suffocate. And it is rough, I think. I think it would feel amazing to hatch from an egg. Why is that, huh? My dyslexic brain. My dyslexic brain. Dude, I misread the praying mantis to the praying mantis. Like, yeah, exactly. Imagine being a baby chicken, you pop your head out, get that breath of fresh air. Um, so you see, I think when you're trying to struggle your way out of an eggshell, if no one assists you, you would suffocate. I don't think it's that easy to break out of an eggshell. Like, imagine if you don't get, if you're like more on the weaker part of the group, right? And then well, you did say breaking out of an eggshell, so technically you did say it's getting out and not getting trapped in. Maybe it does feel good. I don't know, to be honest. So how can a snake break the inside of the egg? Are you talking about baby snakes coming out of the eggshell, or are you talking about actual snakes breaking eggshells? Baby snakes? I have no idea, to be honest. I've never been in. I've never been inside an egg. I've been inside a flower, but not inside an egg. Um, maybe they're just strong, right? Maybe snake eggs or eggs in general are a lot softer. Snakes has a single tooth to break out of its egg. Is that even real? Do snakes even have teeth if they're non-venomous? Do snakes even have teeth if they're non-venomous? Do they even have teeth if they're non-venomous? Yeah, I need that fact check right there. You're claiming that they have a single tooth to break out of it. Do they really have teeth? What if they're like anacondas without venoms, right? It's called the egg tooth. I need to search this up. I feel like you're bullshitting me. A hard white protuberance on the beak or jaw of an embryo bird or reptile. Huh. I guess it seems like that is actually true. Temporary. The egg tooth in snake is temporary, sharp tooth-like structure located on the upper jaw. It is not that hatchling snakes use to break out of their eggs. I see. They do have egg tooth. Holy shit! I never knew that. I never even knew there was such a thing. Let me read more of this. Okay. Okay. So. Egg tooth. Maisie. Holy shit, Lando! I just read that you would be struggling if you were a snake or like a freaking chick. Apparently, they struggle with a thing called Mighty. Wait, oh no, my headset fell off. Yeah, you'd be struggling with Mighty. my dick down your throat. Got him. no, I froze. I froze. Weren't you amused? You just got my D. Okay. Anyways, jokes aside, do you guys like Milo? Guys, do you like Milo? You guys like Milo? Milo down your throat? Got him. Checkmate. You don't have a throw redeem right now. Bless you. Oh, that wasn't me. I think that was my dad. Anyways, alright. Okay, chat. Are you down to look at some videos with me? Come on. Let's grab those videos. Video. Uh-oh, I can't find it. I think I'm blind. Where is that? Never mind, I found him. Like this. Ah. Do you think cats knows they're cute? I do think they know they're cute. How can you not think you're cute when you're looking like a snack, you know? Like imagine being a cat with your cat homies. Okay, do you think in a parallel universe, um, do you think in a parallel universe cats catcall each other and stuff like those? He's just like he's just like just like a very innocent cat walking down the street, and then some fucking ragged big badass cat comes in front and just goes like, "Hey kitten, what are you up to tonight? You wanna hang out?" Actually, can't be me in front of the homies. Damn. I call bullshit. I call bullshit in that Lalo is totally the type of person who would try to be cutesy doopty in front of his homies. Why is it called catcalling? I don't know. To be honest, I don't really know why it's called catcalling. Now that you mention it, I'm actually just quite curious now. Yeah, why is it called catcalling though? What is the catcalling for? Why is it a catcall and such? What? Is it because you go pss, 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 pss at a cat? I don't know. Maybe it's because you're trying to get someone's attention quite hard. Don't people like take a lot of time trying to call out for a cat? Like cats don't usually respond like dogs. Like you call out for a cat, it takes forever for them to actually give a shit. At least that's what I'm guessing. Maybe it comes from Egypt. Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Anyways, come on. And it's time for us to look at the videos. Let me just take some out already. I should totally go on writing. Maybe I should like make a freaking stream sometime, you know, where I actually just like write my lore on stream. Maybe that would be fun. I've done it before, but I haven't done it. It's usually because sometimes my mind just goes on a mental block. And when I'm talking to someone, I get distracted. I forget what I'm trying to write. We will see. We will see. It would be cool, right? Maybe I just strictly go with the 30 strictly go with the 50-10 rule or 45-10 rule where I take 45 minutes 50 minutes writing, right? 50 minutes writing, 10-minute break. I think that would be fun. At least. I think. Okay, anyways. What was I going to do again? Yeah, I was going to open a new tab where I don't dox my face accidentally, which happens a lot. Okay, Twitter. Open Twitter first. Profile. Okay, and then watching. And set Brave there. Say browser tab. Calzone. Brave. There. And then need to set the browser audio. Alright. And then we hit this one, which is oops, wrong here. And then we can finally click the links. What the frick? Alright, oh, it's not working. What happened to the audio? This browser capture settings. Oops. Studio mode. Um um there. I think that fixes it. Hopefully. Okay. Guys, are you ready for some reactions? Sun dried my water. What is that supposed to mean? I just open what's this called? My chat on the side. Oh yeah, mute the background music. Correct, correct. Never forgetting. There you go. Alright, here we go. Yippee! Ready, chat? Are you ready? Let's go.
Last time I see Ho this big, I still with my ex-wife.
Hello, I am a professional Asian, CEO of Failure Management. Today, we have branched out into the fashion field. Investors, have you ever been shopping outside and you run out of space in your bag? We have discovered the solution and virtually broken the laws of physics. Okay, we have identified the problem and we have removed the bottom.
Remove the bottom.
You want to go to the supermarket, you grab some stuff, but it's too much to hold. Well, not for the infinity bag.
So it's bottomless now.
That's right, we've cracked the laws of physics, okay? Say you're going to the gym, you want to bring some clothes, to change into. Of course, it's so trouble to hold with your hand, right? Well, pop it into your infinity bag. It won't weigh an extra pound. Don't want to hold your phone at a concert? No problem. Fully taken care of. See, this is a very new solution that we are the first in. We also branched out to other field. Nathan, can I have you up for a demonstration?
Is this an Asian thing? Is this an Asian thing? Is the infinite backpack an Asian thing, chat? What do you guys think? Is this an Asian thing? Is this legit? I think this is legit. Is this why most of my freaking group mates back in college don't have their freaking what do you call it, contribution? They put their freaking papers in the endless backpack. All of their freaking responsibilities and accountabilities thrown inside there, and they have nothing to show for it the next day, you know? Hello, Sage. Welcome. Dude, it's like, dude, I feel like this is very, very reflective of like freaking Filipino schools. Not always, but a lot. Hi, Chad. Miss you too, Sage. How you doing? I'm doing well. We're just having a just chatting reaction stream at the moment. We're currently watching the Shark Tank. If Shark Tank was Asian. Let's continue. Oops.
Celia, our failures are very important. You know, those things you call children. Go ahead, put this brand new.
What did he say? Those things you call children?
Those things you call children. Go ahead, put this brand new line of Infinity backpack on. We know that children carry so many backpacks because they need to get the A. Well, that causes back problem. With Infinity backpack, you are guaranteed to not have any extra weight. How does it feel?
It feels great.
Exactly. Okay, thank you. You can keep the bag and go down inside.
There's a problem now. I think you'll keep a straight back, but I don't think you'll keep a straight A's.
How many have you sold?
We've
What did he say?
profit ratio.
Problem now. I think you'll keep a straight back, but I don't think you'll keep a straight A's.
How many have you sold?
We've a very high profit ratio. Okay, my uncle in China has a factory.
What do you pay your uncle?
And he's 5 years old, so we legally don't have to pay him.
Oh, okay. I like that child labor. My favorite.
Does it work on my ex-girlfriend's emotional baggage?
Even better, it works on your entire ex-girlfriend. We make a no problem. It's like a sleeping bag. You know, you take your girlfriend out. You open sleeping bag. You say get in, no problem.
Last time I see Ho this big, I still with my ex-wife.
It sounds like your mother might have put you in an infinity bag when you were a baby.
That's the idea.
I was like,
Okay,
so savage. Then it's like, this is just his way of saying maybe you were dropped as a kid. Goddamn, I love their freaking comedy.
I would like to ask $50 million for 2% of the company.
I'll do it for 1%. What?
Thank you, Nathan. We work together for the first time today.
Hello, investors. Does anyone here have a cousin your parents are always comparing you to?
Yes.
Well, this is your ideal cousin.
Oh, looks handsome.
He has a 5.0 GPA, unweighted.
Wow.
He's a doctor, engineer, lawyer, rocket scientist, and the CEO of Blinder. Works 26 hours a day. That's average. And he also plays a lot of instruments, including all of them.
Very basic.
How are you supposed to compete against this? If only you had a cousin that was a terrible influence. Now introducing your cousin. For a one-time purchase, you can buy me. So that you can compare yourself to your cousin. These are my academic achievements.
There's
What would I use your money for? Use it for marketing. We could use it for consulting. I would use it for this. Thank you.
Wow, okay.
So how much are you asking for?
It actually depends on the customer's salary. So like, for example, how much is your yearly salary?
$2.
$2? Well, it costs you $2.
I need the calculations.
You want to borrow? I don't.
There has to be like at least 12%. How many cousins can you serve? How much volume you have?
1. Yeah. I could make more.
So you pay money to buy you? Uncle Roger gonna pass. I'm not in the human trafficking business.
No, it's
just
not
want
human
a
trafficking. It's
Kid different. Kid, okay, you can adopt. You pay money for Asian kid. Angelina Jolie did that shit.
I can do other things though. I can make iPhones. I could.
you can make iPhones. Holy
How
shit!
many people attached to you?
Why didn't you say so?
Okay, see, here at Failure Management Lab, we really need failures. So I think you're fantastic.
Thank you.
We need failure. I think you're fantastic. Goddamn.
Hello, investors. I am the CEO of Beijing Kong. Here at Beijing Kong, we have crafted an energy drink that help you study and also take you down memory lane. If there's anything that growing up Asian tastes like, it's emotional damage. So introducing Emotional Damage, the energy drink. Emotional damage is the.
Is this legit? Is this gamer subs or something? It looks like an actual legit energy drink line. It looks like a legit shit, right? It looks like a gamer subs or something.
Of energy drink. My son used to listen to Cardi B. After Emotional Damage, he now listens to Cardi A+. This drink put my therapist out of business. This tastes like my son's acting career. If you give this to your children, they will move out next week. It also is very suitable for gamers. When enemies see you, they die. This is Emotional Damage, the true taste of growing up Asian.
Listen, we see how freaking influencers we see a freaking influencers product for energy drinks. If it looks too freaking simple, it's probably fake. If it looks extremely extra, you know it's fucking real.
Yes,
I just saw the freaking picture. I saw his freaking face there. It's like, yeah, this shit's fucking legit right here.
to tell you that I'm partnering up.
And as I said, this looks like gamer subs. It is. It is gamer subs.
Gamer Subs. When I first tried them, it amazed me how much it actually reminded me of growing up in China. A lot of
Dude, I'll be honest, when he said, dude, if it was me and I was advertising it, I would have said, first time I tried it and looked at the packaging, the first thing that it reminded me is of myself. Freaking Rika's face on a Rika energy drink reminds me of my taste. Dude, I think VTubers would sell more energy drinks from GamerStops if they said that tasting their energy drinks reminds them of their own taste. Like, I've tasted myself before. It kind of tastes like this. Just like, all stocks gone. Let's go. We've sold everything, chat. Yeah, dude, I can't wait to have a taste of Schlatt. Dude, if people are down bad to buy freaking bath water because some people are weird enough to drink, right? I think having your own energy drink that is not freaking toxic for people and saying that it tastes just like you, I think that would work. What's the worst thing that they could do? They buy your bath water and use it to drink their gamer sops, you know? Jokes aside, though, I love energy drink. You know, it sounds
You
super
guys know
nice.
I'm a huge gamer, and this reminds me of sneaking out of my house.
Okay, I'll be honest, I didn't even know he was a gamer. Well, to be fair, he has skits for gaming, so probably, right? It was very new to me when he said, you know, I'm a gamer.
And going to internet
So
bars
I
as
know
a
him
kid.
more for
If you know what I'm
memes.
talking about, you are a legend. This drink has 0 sugar, 0 calories, tastes great, delivers energy, and is also cheaper and healthier than
Zero sugar, zero. Dude, it's zero sugar. This is like the energy drink for me. I'm diabetic. This is what I need.
soda.
It's so
We are
perfect.
doing a caffeine-free version as well. GamerSubs and I are so confident you guys are gonna love it that we're covering shipping and giving free samples for, well, for free. True story. When GamerSubs approached me, I said, why don't we make a drink called Emotional Damage? And if enough of you guys like it, they're actually gonna make it into a real flavor. So the link to get your free samples is in the description. No credit card required. GamerSubs, thank you for partnering with me, and I am so excited because with your support, we can actually bring Emotional Damage to life.
Can't wait to like make my own freaking GamerSubs drink called the Raycom. Well, it's gonna be bubblegum flavor, the Ray Gum. The Ray Gum, okay? Ray Gum shots. I love gum shots, you know. Oh, wait, that's actually perfect. Ray Gum shots. Because, you know, the soju, spicy soju gummy bear shots. So it's gonna be gum shots. It's like gummy bear and soju put together. That'd be crazy. Alright, chat, we're having Reika Soju Gummy Shots energy drink. You can now experience what I've experienced during Reikathon. Also, it includes Carolina Reaper powder inside. So your fucking energy drink is gonna be hella spicy with an extra kick. It would be crazy. But it would be super fun and adventurous.
Last time I see hold this.
Oh, wait, we're back from earlier. I think the entire skit was super funny. I just didn't expect... It actually felt like the entire thing was just a freaking ad. You wanna know what it reminds me of? The fucking Young Maestro video of Devil May Cry. Dude, I love this video. This put a smile on my face back then when I first saw it. Dude, I don't know how many of you have seen this, but it is like so freaking peak.
Four nations lived together in harmony. Then, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Only the Avatar, master of all 4 elements, could stop him. But when the world needed him most, he vanished. 100 years passed and my brother and I discovered the new Avatar.
Was that a Mexican Dante? Was that Mexican Dante I saw?
Changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Only the Avatar, master of all four elements, could stop them. But when the world needed him most, he vanished.
Dude, I swear, at first I never knew of like the meme, right? The Mexican Dante. But then probably there was like a dub for the Mexican version of Devil May Cry. I think it's either Mexican or Spanish. And his name was Dontes or something. Or like the pronunciation Dante or something. And it's like it became a freaking meme. And I just never knew it existed until one of my friends showed it to me. It's like, no fucking way. Is this legit?
100 years passed and my brother and I discovered the new Avatar.
No! You're just dead weight! That bastard called me dead weight!
Game! Dude, I love this video. It's so nostalgic. I think it's been 6 years since I last seen this.
Devil May Cry. Hey you! This video is sponsored by Old School RuneScape, the classic game where you can do anything from baking a cake, mining for ore, killing a fiery demon beast from hell, buying a GF. I never really played RuneScape as a kid. I would just watch my brother and I'd be like, wow, this is crazy. He's fishing for sharks. This looks way too hard for me. But now I'm an adult and I can handle difficult things like Dark Souls and having a consistent upload schedule. Right, guys? Right? Old School RuneScape is still getting updated with new things like quests, map expansions, Zia, Key Boss Lola. I don't know what that is. This isn't even my footage. You can play on PC, Android, and iPhone, and your progress carries over. And the best part is, it's free. So click the link in the description below, give it a try. There's a 7-day free member trial, and take my word for it, it's fun.
Click the link in the description and play Old School RuneScape, or else suffer the consequences.
The first time I watched this, I didn't even notice that it was an actual ad. I thought he was just shit posting and making memes. But that was actually just like a fucking plug of the fucking advertisement put in so seamlessly because he's shit posting. He was shit posting his freaking advertising of Old School RuneScape that I thought it was just like part of the video. I watched it all throughout.
Smells like hot garbage.
What the?
I freaking love this video.
I'm in a new band called Kuwait Grips.
Can I get in the band?
Yeah.
What do I do?
You play sleigh bells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sleigh bells.
Yeah, I'm on board with that.
I've never played Devil May Cry 5. I played 1, 2, and a bit of 3. I haven't really played 4. I haven't played 5 at all.
It's cool.
I should stream it. Maybe if I should start playing the MC1 all the way to 5 instead of just like playing 5, you know. We're gonna make a DMC stream. Might as well play the entire series. Excluding 2, of course. Don't you think airtime in Devil May Cry is so freaking peak? It just never land.
What the hell is this? Man, this brings me back.
The MC2. Dude, Young Maestro vids are always peak. They're always super fun to watch. I love this and their the Monster Hunter World video.
Dante, I'm gonna go too. Why don't you sit this one out? Did you call me dead weight again? No thanks. I've got all the power I need. A huge mistake.
Hi, doggy.
Oh, hi, Mark. What movie was that again? I forgot the title. The Room.
Brother, Virgil.
Snake!
Uno, you bait me. I have the lust. It's over.
Now I'm a little motivated. Come on, Virgil. Let's do this. No.
Okay, so I have a question after this, by the way. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna ask this right now. Anyways, so is there? Have you guys ever played Kingdom Hearts? Only KH2. You never played the original KH? I played the GBA remake. I see. So the thing is, there are like moments that I wish Kingdom Hearts was, you know, a lot more fun and had better story and stuff, but you know, it's like it never had the same appeal to me as Devil May Cry had. Like, even though, you know, it's like Kingdom Hearts did have a lot of games out, but none of them hit as hard as DMC's. And I think it's like Kingdom Hearts gameplay is actually pretty fun by itself, right? It's just that the story is just so convoluted that outside of the gameplay, there's really nothing to get hyped about.
Go home, Nero. This doesn't concern you.
Which is
Let me
also,
guess. I'm dead weight.
which is also kind of funny because Devil May Cry story isn't even that good as well. I think it's just like how they're like doing it. It's because I think it has something to do more with the aspect of Kingdom Hearts is trying too hard to make it seem extremely serious. Like have a serious kind of storytelling. They try to make a serious story out of it. Well, Devil May Cry is actually just like going with the flow, making memes, like a lot of pop culture reference and shit like that. That's why people enjoy Devil May Cry. I'm not saying it's trash, but you know, like if you enjoy all of the fucking memes in DMC, all of the jokes and all of that, it's like it's just super fun. And the other one is just trying way too hard, and you know, it's like I remember the freaking meme or the other video parody of Kingdom Hearts where if you change everything in Kingdom Hearts and turn the freaking darkness into beasts and stuff like those, it would still make as much enough sense because that's pretty much all you have there. It's like it really doesn't make sense. So even if you just change some of the words, it doesn't really change anything.
That's not it, Nero. What is it then? He's your father. What?
Okay.
Stop it. Get some help.
Listen to me. I told you already. You listen, dead weight. I won't let you kill each other. There are other ways of settling your differences. I'm putting a stop to this sibling rivalry. Fuck you! Whatever. I don't really care. I'm just gonna sit this one out.
That's actually a very funny thing though, right? Stop fighting! Starts beating up Virgil.
Fuck. Take care, Nero. Adios.
That was I think that was a Sekiro reference. That was Sekiro, right? Is the freaking fully armored up English knight or something. Alright, let's look at the other videos that was sent though. Dude, I love those freaking memes. Alright. What is this? Uncle Roger disgusted by egg fried rice video. But before we go with this, let me just use the restroom real quick. Be right back, chat. Anyone want to hit that P redeem? BRB. Okay, chat, I am back. Also, I have an update, by the way. So remember hearing the puppies yesterday? We're hearing a puppy, right? Apparently, someone put a puppy inside our gate. Like, actually put it inside our gate. And now we have a puppy. So it was like, yeah, inside. We have no idea who did it. But they were able to open a locked gate. They opened our freaking gate and put 2 puppies inside. But we can only adopt one. So we gave the other one to our neighbor. And now we have 1 puppy each. And now the puppy is there. We pretty much adopted the puppy. It's like, freaking way. That was the puppy I was hearing yesterday during my stream. Yeah, we adopted it. Yeah, I know. Like, I'm actually a lot more surprised that they actually opened the freaking gate. It's either they lockpicked the freaking gate to open it. They either opened the thing, or they lockpicked, or they had a spare key, because they freaking opened the gate. They straight up opened the gate. But anyways, yeah, the puppy the puppy was given a name. I believe my dad named her Frost. Her name is Frost now. It's actually super adorable because we have Spring and Summer. Summer was the mom of Spring, and then now we have Frost, which is like for winter, where we're completing all the seasons, chat. Can't wait to see autumn next. Alright, let us continue with our watch session and reactions. Alright, are you guys ready? Let's go. I will probably take a picture within the weekend and show the puppy next week. The puppy is not tiny, by the way. I think the puppy, it's still a puppy, but it's already the size of our Shih Tzu. So it's not baby, but it is still a baby, if that makes sense.
Drain it.
What's she doing? What's she doing? Drain the... Oh my god! You're killing me, woman! Hiya!
Oh, this is a classic.
The rice.
She's draining rice with colander. Hi. Hello, my name is Uncle Roger. Today I will react to a video sent to me by a fan. It's the BBC Good Food How to Make Egg Fried Rice video. What is BBC? Let me see. Is it like something dirty, like Big Black? Oh, it's the British Broadcasting Corporation. Okay, that BBC is okay. Uncle Roger not into the other BBC. Let's play the video.
Egg fried rice. Don't be afraid. This is really simple. It's cheap. It's delicious. Really satisfying. Rice. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
Egg fried rice is the most common dish. Everybody eat egg fried rice. Who afraid? Why are you afraid of egg fried rice? Where your courage? Uncle Roger scare ghost, but you scare egg fried rice? Failure.
This is really simple. It's cheap. It's delicious, really satisfying, and it's like a takeaway, but you haven't paid £8 for it.
Who pay £8 for takeaway egg fried rice? My god, they think money go on tree paying £8 for egg fried rice. Hiya.
So a lot of people get afraid of cooking with rice, but you can follow a really simple rule, which is for every 1 part rice you have, you need 2 parts water. It's as simple as that.
True.
Why you mad?
But you actually just like measure with your finger.
Finger
Yeah,
You
use
put
your
rice in
finger.
Water until finger. First join the finger. That's how you measure the water, not with British teacup. Hiya. First step all wrong already. I am not confident this video is gonna be good.
Enough rice for around 2 people. So now the rice is on.
Wait,
I don't
how you
even finger the rice. I don't. Ayo.
How you don't wash the rice? Just cook the rice. Not the rice stinky like you. Where you learn how to make rice? Some white.
Remember, chat. Whenever Lando makes his rice, when Lando makes rice, it does not turn on the rice cooker. It turns on the rice instead. Just one look.
Cooking school or something.
So now the rice is on, it's time to crack on with the eggs.
Oh, haha.
Crack on.
I see what you're doing. So punny, so humorous. I dying laughing. I dead now.
I've got a frying pan here. Get that onto a medium heat, and then just add a little bit of oil.
The fuck is she
So let
doing?
that heat up. So
Oh, it's for the egg. Okay, I thought she was about to make a risotto.
Egg and egg fried
I'm
rice.
gonna try and do this
That's good.
one-handed.
Oh, okay. That pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. I give you that.
It halfway. Once it's on a simmer, you want to cook it for around 10 minutes.
You know what I don't like? Uncle Roger don't like induction stove. You know those stoves
Same.
with no fire. Uncle Roger
I hate
needs the
induction
fire.
stoves.
Who use induction stove? It's so lame, so not satisfying. You go camping, you set up campfire. You don't set up camp induction stove. Oh, come everybody, come sit around this camp induction stove. Let's tell story. Let's make marshmallow.
10 minutes. Wang your eggs in.
Wang your what she say?
Wang your eggs in.
Wang your eggs in.
Wang your eggs in. Don't put wang anywhere near your egg fried rice. Don't wang anything in kitchen, okay? That's how I got fired from Chinese restaurant.
Onto a plate, leave it to one side.
Okay.
Okay, rice. We are looking good.
The rice not looking good, you lying to people. So wet.
Drain it.
Drain?
What's she doing? What's she doing? Drain the oh my god! You killing me, woman! Hiya, drain the
the rice.
She draining rice with colander. Hi, how can you drain rice with colander? This is not pasta. I never seen anyone drain rice. If your rice too wet, you fucked up. Don't bring colander into your rice cooking. Hiya, get a nice rice cooker. Don't mess with saucepan like this lady here. Don't mess with colander. If your rice too wet, you recook the rice. No way to save wet rice.
Has quite a lot of starch in it, which will make it.
What the hell?
Why is she washing it now? Should have washed it beforehand.
What the hell? Uncle Roger is so upset. I put my leg down from chair. Why are you running water through You're ruining the rice. First you use colander to dry the rice, and then you put water. Then why bother drying the rice? Who cook rice like this? How did this woman get on BBC Food? They never asked Uncle Roger. Uncle Roger teach masterclass on making rice, but this woman, colander on the rice, then water through the rice. This is, oh. Uncle Roger sad now.
Me now, and then just add your garlic and ginger.
Garlic, ginger. Okay.
Is that-
classic?
What is that?
Seasoning. Okay, this one. Okay.
Is that bell pepper or is that
All the other
freaking
ingredients.
tomato? I hope that's like.
Oh,
that's bell peppers.
The sad, gloopy rice that ran through colander.
Should have been day-old rice.
The spring onions and
Okay.
peas. And then you just want to stir it all together and cook it through for about 3 to 5 minutes.
This look okay, but look too healthy. Where your MSG? You don't use MSG. How to make good egg fried
No,
rice?
no,
Just
it does not look like carrots. Did you see what it looked like? That does not look like carrots. That does not look like carrots.
Okay.
And then you
Looks more like it's either bell pepper or freaking tomato, but because it's a lot more dry, it probably is bell pepper. They just took the seeds out of the bell pepper. It's probably a red bell pepper. Well, you know, only have red and yeah, it's bell pepper. If it's If it's a tomato, it would start dripping all over unless you actually just like sweat it out before. But even if you sweat it out, it won't look as solid as this. It's totally a bell pepper right
Put
here.
all the other ingredients in. Rice,
Oh, that's okay.
peas. And then you just want to stir it all together and cook it through for about 3 to 5 minutes.
This look okay, but look too healthy. Where your MSG? You don't use MSG. How to make good egg fried rice? This is just white people egg fried rice. MSG is the king of flavor. If you sad in life, use MSG. If you happy in life, use MSG. Put MSG in everything. It'll turn it better. You just get a baby, put MSG on baby. It'll be better baby, smarter.
And that's done. Time to plate up. The colours are still vibrant.
Scrape the pan.
You're using metal to scrape your saucepan. Hiya, this is non-stick saucepan. Cannot use metal. Hiya, your parents never teach you. If I use metal on saucepan and
You're gonna get beaten up.
I'll be this old. No more parents. Where are you orphan? I use metal on saucepan. Mom don't want me anymore. Very few things break Asian people heart. One is when your rice run out. Number two is when you scrape pan with metal spoon. First my wife leave me, now you scrape pan with metal.
Remember, there was like a meme. Well, not really a meme. There was an image back then of someone that said, it's obviously like a bait, right? A rage bait or something. But she said, after hours of cleaning this up, I was able to clean up what do you call it? He was able to clean up her freaking cast iron pan. She scraped off the entire freaking coating. Like, ain't no fucking way. Why?
Uncle Roger wanted suicide.
So delicious. I'm very proud of myself.
Why are you proud of yourself? You messed up everything. You scrape saucepan with metal. You dry the rice and wet the rice and dry the rice with colander. You don't use MSG. Why this woman proud of herself? Egg fried rice, Uncle Roger know how to make egg fried rice and Uncle Roger 3-year-old. And this lady, I don't know, 34, making egg fried rice on induction hob.
Oh, I'm so proud of myself.
BBC Good Food, this is not good video. People use this video.
No, I'm not surprised that I was going to like get a Uncle Roger video eventually. But I'm just surprised that we went back into the actual OG video.
Culture. BBC Good Food. Next time
This is the video when he actually started booming.
Uncle Roger. Uncle Roger teach you proper technique, the Asian way. Follow me on Instagram. This is my Instagram. My nephew Nigel. He set up Instagram for me. He managed my Instagram. But follow the Instagram. Bye bye.
It's the video that set him off. True. Alright, let's look at the next one. What do we have here? Takis. Oh, actually, there's one thing that I want you guys to see, but let me just like preload this. Chad, have you seen the Wonder Boner?
This is another.
Have you guys seen the Wonder Boner? There's a freaking classic here. Is this it?
Sunrise, you caught a prize. You're making your Johnson.
What?
I think that's the reaction. I think this is the original. Yeah.
I'll do it.
Okay, Chad, this is like a classic.
I'll do it. What gives? You want to do it? Just wait till you see what I've got. It's the Wonder Boner. The Wonder Boner? Oh, you laugh now. Just watch. You just assemble the Wonder Boner stainless steel rods like this. Take the fish, find the top of the spine, slide him through the ring on the Wonder Boner, and voila! The Wonder Boner. My wife would like that.
Introducing the Wonder Boner, the amazing new fishing tool that makes deboning fish a breeze. The Wonder Boner's unique design removes the bones from trout, char, and whitefish. Simply connect the appropriate size stainless steel rods. Start the spine through the ring and push the fish through. It's that easy. And the Wonder Boner comes with a polyethylene storage case that doubles as a base and a cutting board. Why go through the hassle of deboning a fish the old-fashioned way when the Wonder Boner makes deboning fish this easy?
Well, I think the Wonder Boner is a winner. So, Dave, where did you get the Wonder Boner? It's funny you should ask.
It's a freaking classic there. Yeah, that is the Boner video. It's a very old one, right? I love the other one as well. Let me just find it. Give me a moment. Let me just find it real quick. I'm trying to find it. It was peak. All right. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I hope I can find it. I really love that one. Where's that one? Where's that one? Where's that one? I need it. I need it. Is this it? No, I can't seem to find it. Well, I can't seem to find a commercial. That is so sad. No. Well, anyways, let's just continue with whatever is already given to us here. Okay, are you guys ready? Let's go testing my subscriber struggle meal recipes. I have a question. What is your favorite struggle meal though? I really just love instant noodles with cheese whiz. Then I just, I'm just like, I just add some rice sometimes eat it with bread, and I'm happy with that. That is my favorite struggle meal. Ice soup? Dude, how do you even survive with ice soup? It's not even filling, dude. Eat something more healthy.
Another episode of Struggle Meal. It's always good to keep struggle meal recipes around because you never know when life is gonna kick you in the crotch, give you a wedgie, and spit on your face. Over the past few weeks, I received a lot of recipes from all of you. Today, we'll make them, try them, and rate them 1 through 10. I divided the recipes up into 4 categories: rice, instant food, pizza, and murder attempts. These are recipes that seem so weird
Murder
that
attempts?
I can't really tell if it will change my life for the better or you're just trying to kill me. First recipe is called mug pizza from Teen Artist. We're using
Mug pizza?
Mug that says no coffee, no talkie. He thinks he's quirky, but we're just lame. 4 tablespoons of flour, 1/8 of a teaspoon of baking powder, and a 1/16 teaspoon of baking soda. Who measures like that? We'll also add some salt, mix all the white ingredients, we'll move on to the wet ingredients, which is just milk that I got for myself and some olive oil. Turn that into a paste, we'll top it with whatever we like. Obviously we're gonna go with a lot of never-ending raclette. Finally, we'll just throw it into the microwave for a minute and a half. Do you think my microwave's clean? Here it is, the mug pizza. Smells better than it looks, but let's give it a taste and rate it 1 through 13. Tastes kind of like an overly moist biscuit or a really savory cake. The cheese definitely saves the day. As a struggle meal, is a solid 6 out of 10.
It's a solid
Tortilla
6.
crust is a little unstable, so we're gonna stack them up. And our first step is to put them in the oven to get crispy. And to make it more authentic, we'll top it off with tomato puree and never-ending raclette, just like how Ashley White's Nana used to do it. And then back into the 400-degree oven for about 8 minutes. My annoying roommate's watching TV, so there's a lot of background noises. But trust me, this thing is really crunchy. This actually looks like one of those flatbread pizza they sell at Domino's. Just tastes like a low-end frozen pizza. Definitely cheaper. So on a struggle meal scale, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. As I'm pulling out the other half wheel of raclette, I noticed something horrible happen. Then I started thinking, raclette is already fermented and covered in mold, so more shouldn't hurt, right? We'll just cut it off and use it for this recipe, and whatever happens to me after the video, I'll keep you guys updated. If I stop posting for a while, you wouldn't be surprised. We also need some kimchi and corn. Raymond also asked for I give a second chance to Kewpie mayo, but since we already have the raclette, I'm gonna skip it, because if the never-ending raclette and the I give a second chance to Kewpie mayo is ever in the same bowl, the universe will explode. We'll put another tortilla on top and sear both sides on medium-low heat for 3 minutes. This is the best looking one so far. I have high hopes for it.
I can't really.
Cheese nicely melted. Let's give it a taste. The acidity from the kimchi and the fattiness of the cheese has a nice contrast going on. My only complaint is the lack of protein, but you know, it's a struggle meal. It tastes amazing, but it's not that easy to make.
Probably
so
7.
8.5.
8.5, that's insane. So I don't really see myself rating quesadilla high if you prepare like that. Simply because kimchi is very, very it's fermented, right? It's like it's probably more on like it's kind of wet. I would have preferred him to dip it in or add the kimchi on top, like as if it was salsa. It's like putting it on top of the quesadilla won't make it a lot crispier. It could have been crunchier, but you know, it'll get soggy. Like I would have preferred it to be the thing to just turn it to salsa and just like dip it.
Nothing screams struggling more than canned beans and ramen noodles, so we're gonna put them together and make it into a burrito. Look Egg also asked for cheddar cheese and dry parsley. I'm gonna skip those. I'll just microwave some Taco Bell refried beans, cut up some pepper, and pretty much all of the flavor in this burrito come from my favorite ramen, Indomie. I should make a dedicated video for it.
I love
A
Indomie.
layer of beans, pepper, and noodles. Roll it up. I've been seeing a lot of comments lately accusing me of being obsessed with cross sections. My response to that is, you're right, and this one is looking pretty good. The refried beans gets kind of creamy intertwined between the noodles. Creates a pretty interesting texture, and the pepper has the freshness that I desperately needed. But I'd rather eat Indomie on its own, so I'll give it a 5.5 out of 10. This one scares me a little bit. Our boy Amir calls this soy oats. You're right, it sounds exactly like what it is. It starts off normal.
Oats and soy milk?
Oats will add some water, boil till creamy. Now it gets weird. Amir wants me to put broth powder and some sunny side up eggs. When he mentioned sunny side up eggs, he added he trusts me. That's a reference to my streak of not being able to cook a single egg properly. I'm sorry to tell you, Amir, you underestimated my laziness, because I'm about to replace both the broth powder and eggs with miso paste. I understand where you're going. It's just a savory oats, so I think it'll do. Finally, some soy sauce. Stir that together and we're done. Here's what I call the healthy lunch for a Japanese horse. So when it first entered my mouth,
Healthy lunch for a Japanese horse.
I wanted to spit it out. But the more
Why is it every freaking stream they keep reminding me of Uma Musume, dude? What is up with this? Is this like a sign? Are they saying, oh, you know, you should like do a career run right now?
I chew it, the more I realize it's really flavorful, and maybe oats is supposed to be savory. It reminds me of one of those Chinese porridge thing that they serve at Cantonese restaurants. Better than I expected, but I'm not gonna take a second bite. 7.5 out of 10. This one is said to be a traditional family recipe called the milk soup. It's ironic how it's a family recipe, but my dad's still not back with the milk. While the milk is coming to a simmer, we'll add some sugar, and I don't know what these noodles are, so I'll go with the ramen noodles. It's all noodles, it should be similar. Once the noodles are cooked, it's
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
to consume. It's just hot. Once the noodles are cooked, it's ready to consume. It's just hot milk and sugar and instant noodles with nothing else, no seasoning. And I'm gonna taste it and rate it 1 through 10. I'm gonna put this in my mouth. Now back to the small pot with spraying some oil and put it on high heat.
Why is it
Slowly
pissing?
stir in some eggs. And when the eggs are cooked, we'll put in some diced tomatoes. I just diced them really, really fine.
That is
We'll
not diced
season it with
tomatoes.
soy sauce
Shut
and
up.
water, and again,
That's tomato sauce.
and when the eggs are cooked, we'll put in some diced tomatoes.
That is not diced.
I just diced it.
That's like, if it has diced tomatoes, it is more of minced tomatoes. You don't even see the tomatoes anymore. It's just paste now. And this
Really, really fine. We'll season it with soy sauce and water, and again, coming with a whole packet of Indomie. I feel like
Oh, okay. Let's pause this here real quick. I am gonna share a very funny thing. Well, not super funny, but a very funny memory for me. So there was this one time I actually flew to Bacolod to meet my boyfriend back then. And I was going to make lunch for me and his for us and his mom. I kind of fucked up with the ingredients. We didn't have wings for the buffalo wings, so we used legs, right? And then we were just using the generic whatever was available in the B&B to cook. So we had a small pan, so we could barely fry the chickens. We could barely fry the chickens. Like, shit, how do we do this properly? Like the freaking oil was splashing nearly all over the place, so we had to like bring extra tissues. And then for the sauce, I needed tomato sauce. I need 2 tomato sauce. And my boyfriend and I managed to fuck it up. We had 1 tomato sauce and the other one was tomato paste. So obviously, after mixing both of those, instead of like having 2 tomato sauce packets, we have 1 tomato sauce and 1 tomato paste. Our freaking buffalo wing sauce was very, very gunky, very viscous. It is nothing like what you'd expect for a buffalo wing sauce to be. It is so sticky. I was like, oh my god. It tastes good. Just a bit more sour because it's tomato paste instead. One of them is tomato paste and it's very, very gunky. What's the difference between what? Like tomato sauce and tomato paste? Tomato paste is a little bit more sour. It is very reduced. Yeah. Tomato paste is also somewhat, even if it's sour, it has a little bit more sweetness. Tomato paste is a lot more sour. And I don't know, it's like you know how different soup is if you add a little bit of cornstarch to like a whole lot of cornstarch when making soup. So it becomes very, very thick. If you add, the more cornstarch you add, the thicker it gets. So if normally buffalo wing sauce is runny, our buffalo wing sauce ended up somewhat like the texture of Korean marinade sauce, you know, like yangnyeom or something. It's very, very sticky. Yeah, it thickened out into paste, so it's like very, very awkward. It is extremely flavorful as well because the entire sauce was sticking to the chicken completely. So it's very very flavorful.
We'll season it with soy sauce and water, and again coming with a whole packet of Indomie. I feel like with this we're exiting the realm of struggle meals, so it's okay to go above and beyond with this one. Cheese pull and tomato sauce. This is like if you had lasagna for dinner and threw it up later that night. So let's give it a taste and rate it 1 through 10. I've always been a big fan of the tomato and egg combo, so coming into it, I knew it was gonna be decent. It's kind of like shakshuka.
Probably
or
gonna
that
be
Chinese
7
dish. I
or
just added a whole packet of
7.5.
Indomie into it. Even though it tastes great, I'm gonna give it a 6.9 because it has
6.9.
steps. This is an important category.
That is crazy. I don't think you would. If you like something but you need to make extra steps to make it, I don't think you would rate it a 6.9 because it takes extra steps. And the thing is, it's called a struggle meal because it's not because you lack time, it's because you lack what do you call it? You lack funds, right? So if it's cheap and it tastes good, it should be ranking higher. It's not because of the efficiency of how to cook it. Maybe if it's like, oh no, I'm using gas, so it's like extra expenses. But you know, everything you make is cooking. I would really maybe it's part of their category. I don't know.
Because I just learned that 20% of all calories consumed by human beings on Earth is in the form of rice. That means 1 in every 5 calories. No wonder why egg fried rice can become its own niche on YouTube. Our first recipe is from bechamel sauce. Is this short for bechamel sauce? He calls it vomit rice.
Yeah.
Starting with dried seaweed, I'm gonna cut up some of these old sushi nori into a pot, then some instant noodle seasoning, obviously Indomie again, a third of water, of a cup or of the pot. Put it on the stove to simmer and stream in an egg. Kinda similar to the technique from egg drop soup. The smell of the seaweed and egg combined is really coming through, like a polluted beach with sulfur. After 30 seconds of stirring, we'll add the rice and let it sit for 45 seconds before pouring it out. Not gonna lie, bechamel sauce nailed it with the name. The only difference between this and vomit is the reflective acidity. Let's give it a taste and rate it 1 through 10. Tastes like the combination of a seaweed miso soup and porridge, so things I don't enjoy. But the ramen seasoning packet really saved it. I think this only tastes good if you're cold and starving. 7.2 out of 10. The next rice recipe also has a great name. Anna calls it the thick risotto. I can already feel Italian hands coming on my face just by deciding to make this dish. All we need to do is combine cooked rice, cream cheese, mozzarella, she meant never-ending raclette, oregano, and ketchup. We'll mix everything together and put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. Honestly, I think the name of the previous dish is more fitting here. Maybe I should post this on Instagram and tell everybody it's risotto. Nah, I don't want to be dealing with mean comments today. It seems really thick and sounds like a good mac and cheese. A lot of tiny cheese pulls going on here. It does have the consistency of risotto, but the overall flavors reminds me of Wegmans sushi rolls. I'm a fan of cheesy rice, so I'll give it an 8.6 out of 10. I know it doesn't look good, but it tastes decent. You can add some protein in it and it's a complete meal. Now to the land of diabolical ideas, murder attempts. Surprisingly, these are the simplest dishes of the day. Starting with the OJ goldfish cereal. Yup. Is exactly how it sounds. So the normal cereal procedure, believe me when I tell you there's no goldfish in my local grocery store. So once we pour the juice, cheesy fish will be replaced by the extra toasty square with a hole in it. This is like the medicine for calcium deficiency or a sign of mental instability. So let's try it out. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I'm digging this a lot. Normally when I eat Cheez-Its, it's always too dry. My throat is extremely experienced with swallowing, but they still manage to give me salty surprises sometimes. So with the moisture from the OJ, it balances it out. I guess cheese and fruit has always been a good combo. 8.3 out of 10. Aya claims this is a Filipino classic, the Milo over rice. I have no idea what Milo is. Personally, I'm more of a fan of Ovaltine because it's British and Milo is Canadian. Considering Maltesers are my favorite candy, I'm sure this wouldn't be that bad. We just put a couple scoops of Milo powder on top of cooked rice and eat it just like this. Well, it's definitely not bad, but it's not good either. I'll give it a neutral score of 4 out of 10. I feel like I just wasted my jaw energy.
Damn, we got 4 out of 10.
Robin gave us 2 recipes. I'm only gonna make the first one, which starts with an egg in a mug. Seems to be a theme of this episode. A little bit of sugar and 2 teaspoons of powdered milk. Gonna go with Milo. Is Milo milk? Mix it all together and put it in the microwave for a minute. When it's done, I'm a little bit confused by its looks. So jiggly. Doesn't feel like something you should be putting into your mouth, but it's basically a sweetened egg.
Oh, hello Ren, welcome.
Egg white on top.
I don't know, they're just like trying out budget meals or struggle meals. Hello Ren. But out of 10.
Not least, we have the most straightforward instruction ever. Takis dipped in Nutella. Somehow, every struggle meal episode ends with a bag of Takis. But as a wise man once said,
I would like the Taki Chion.
It's pretty much trying out struggle meals. So if you're in a budget or whatever, this like what you get. You snack on it, eat on it, you just to get by.
such simple instructions. Let's get
I
started.
dig that, by the way.
And rating on 13. While my body is confused, but my mind is pleased. The Nutella kind of masks the pungent flavors from the Taki seasonings and mellows it out with the cream.
Well, to be fair, I don't like Takis. I've tried Takis. I don't like it. But if I'm having cheese curls, cheese clubs or whatever, or cheese balls and add some chocolate onto it, I would love it. Like, currently my addiction is chocolate chip cookies with cheese on top. In the future, my mom actually wants to try making chocolate chip cookies with cheese incorporated in the middle of the cookie, and I'm very excited because I really love contrasting flavor. Probably gonna use cheddar as well.
Combined together, it makes the Taki smoother and the Nutella more exciting. 9 out of 10. This is kind of life-changing. Is that why Leon dyed his hair Taki color? Because I'm thinking about doing the same thing. I offered some to my roommate but got rejected. You probably wouldn't believe me either, so why don't you try it for yourself? Anyways, it's always great to test out your recipes. Makes me realize everybody's so creative. I apologize that I couldn't review everybody's submissions. We'll do more of these videos in the future. These creative struggle meals aren't just about saving money or struggling. I see them as all of your innate ability to make the best of a bad situation or find joy within the harshness of life. As I said it before, remember, the most important part of a struggle meal is to eat it with a heart full of hope.
So my problem with the Nutella Taki is I do not like Takis. I'm pretty sure it tastes decent. If they use like Planters cheese curls or something more like on the corny side flavor, like as long as it's not Takis, because I really do not like the flavor of Takis, I think it would be okay. I'll have my clothes outside. I forgot I did laundry. Okay. Let's look at the next one. What is the next submission over here? What is this supposed to be? You know the song, but not its name. If you do try this, I suggest using 2 sachets of Milo to 1 cup of unwashed rice and first knuckle water. So you want it extra starchy.
You've probably heard this sound before, but where did it come from? It's called the orchestra hit and was introduced by a sampler in the 70s. Its name was the Fairlight CMI and had a preset called Orc 5, a recording of a full orchestra smashing a note. But its actual origin is way older, because this sound was taken from a song by Stravinsky from 1910. So the sound got really popular, and in the 80s it started appearing everywhere in various shapes. And modern classics like this one. So what does it actually consist of? Well, it's quite easy to remake one. Saxophone, trumpet, some strings, a crash, really anything. Then lay this on top of each other in different octaves and make the tone really short. This is called a staccato. You've got it. Make a melody? Or just use them as hits. You can get this project on Patreon, and the song is out. Thanks, have a nice day.
Okay, that was pretty cool. Do I dare? Okay.
You've probably heard his drums before, even without knowing. It's one of the most used samples of all time, but why and how did it get that way? The story begins in 1969, where drummer J.C. Coleman is playing drums for his band The Winstons. On the song Amen Brother, he has a drum solo. They were not a very famous band or anything, and this song in particular gets no real attention. It's not until in the 80s that a DJ called Breakbeat Lou rediscovers it, and he includes this very drum solo in a drum break pack, but a slowed down version. Now this drum break pack's were really popular to use among producers, and soon enough we started hearing it in some iconic hip-hop songs, like Straight Outta Compton by NBA. But meanwhile in the UK, the sample starts getting popular as well, but faster. In dance music, British DJs were amazingly innovative with the Amen Break sample.
It's got a pretty catchy beat.
Chopping it up, reversing it. The Amen Break was essentially in the evolution of genres like drum and bass, jungle, often fast and driven by dark bass lines. So throughout the 90s and into the 2000s, the sample keeps gaining popularity, with records showing that it has been sampled in thousands of songs. This one drum solo has basically been all over the place, being sampled by David Bowie, Skrillex, and Tyler the Creator. And the Futurama intro. So the sample has been really successful, on one hand being used in the mainstream scene, but also getting really niche genres like breakcore that only chop up the sample to insanity. Listen. So we must ask ourselves, why has this sample become so insanely popular? A big reason is that it's so flexible for sampling. It only contains drums, and even by themselves they sound nice. Kick, a great snare, and a sweet crash. This allows for producers to get really creative and have fun with it, and they're working with quality goods, because no matter what you do to it, it often sounds nice. Transient shaper, distortion, reverb, it's nice. So what does it consist of? Well, rhythmically, it's actually not too complicated, which is part of its beauty. The base of it is simple. Ride on each two beats, this kick beat, and a snare sort of filling the gaps. Now what about the Winstons and Coleman, the drummer who started all of this? Well, they never got a penny, and Gregory Coleman died homeless without knowing his impact on the music world.
Okay. I honestly don't even know what to say about that. I mean, it has very catchy beats. At least. What is this next one?
You guys okay? We're fine. Is there anyone still inside? No.
Yes, babe, my mom's still in there.
Oh, sorry. Yes, my mother-in-law is still in the house.
Please, please go get her.
Please, please, go get her.
Please hurry.
Yes, please hurry and save her. Okay, what? Do you know where? What room?
She's probably in the basement.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe she's not.
Check the basement. Her bedroom is in the basement. She's sleeping in there.
Yeah, she moved in like a year ago. We turned the basement into a little apartment for her. Used to be my man cave. Now it's her bedroom. Check there.
Oh my God, go save her.
Please, please.
I'm gonna go around back, see if I can get to the basement through one of the windows.
Okay. Does she have any mobility issues?
God, her lungs are bad enough already. She probably can't breathe.
Yeah, her lungs are dog shit. She's had a cough for like a year. Just follow the sounds of a disgusting cough and you'll find her.
Door's locked! Does anybody have keys?
I think I have the keys.
Babe, keep the key. Come on.
We're gonna need to break it down!
Hey, do you know how the fire started?
We don't know.
No, we have no clue. Probably like an act of God.
We'll figure it out, so.
No worries if you don't, though. You guys are like busy as shit and you're risking your lives, and we appreciate what you guys are doing.
We will. We always do a fire investigation. It's part of the job, so.
Fire investigation. That's a.
Yeah, we have a forensics team come in. They'll determine exactly how the fire started.
That's awesome.
Hey, how are we doing on the hydrant?
I'm trying! Somebody covered it in fucking lube!
God damn it. I'm gonna bring your mother out.
Yes, be careful. Be careful. Play it safe, brother.
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, don't I look okay sitting here in a burning house? Yeah, I'm just ducky. I've been calling 911 for a couple of hours.
We need to get you out of here.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking the same thing for the last 2 hours.
Ma'am, I am so sorry, but your mother, she burned to death.
Oh my God.
The corpse is being cremated as we speak. It's burning to ash.
Oh man.
I feel like I did a good thing.
You did for me. Oh, my basement used to be so fucking sick.
Yeah?
Dude, big buck hunter, pool table with a ping pong table over it, so you could just switch it up whenever you want to play something else.
Where is it all now?
Brother's house, he took it. He's single.
Okay. Last video.
You're cheating on me! You texted this girl? I miss you!
Babe, that girl is my mom.
You're cheating on me with your mom?
Okay, maybe I'm not the craziest girl you've dated.
I dealt with her. I think I can deal with you.
But that accusation is why you dumped her, right?
No, it was something worse. With my ex-girlfriend, cheating accusations like that were normal.
If you're not hiding anyone from me, then why won't you unlock the shed?
Because it's full of black mold and germs freak me out.
No!
So mental gymnastics goes crazy.
Wait, she thought you were cheating on her in that shed that smells like somebody died in it?
Yeah, my own girlfriend forgot I was germophobic.
Which is why you dumped her.
No, it was something worse.
You're reporting your boyfriend for domestic emotional abuse?
Yes! He's a psychopath with mommy issues!
Well, you sound like a lunatic with daddy issues, so.
Thank God there's still some cops out there who don't believe every false allegation they hear. I could have gotten serious trouble.
So you dumped her after that, right?
Wrong. It was something else.
What did this bitch do?
I'm not letting you in. We're in a pandemic. You could get her sick.
I don't care about quarantine, and I don't care about your mom's cancer anymore. You're unlocking the door when I get there.
My mom was already really sick in 2020, and I wasn't gonna let her get sick again. So I gave her a place to stay, even though that meant total isolation. My ex selfishly tried to break that isolation, so I dumped her.
Wow. How's your mom doing now?
She's safe. I mean, we don't talk much these days, and I miss her, but all that matters is she's safe.
Oh, did she move back to your hometown?
No, she's still close, but I've got her in quarantine.
Still?
Well, Mama always said better safe than sorry, so.
He's a psychopath with mommy issues.
We're cheating on her in that shed that smells like somebody died in it?
There's a woman in that shed.
Where's your mom quarantined?
Mommy is somewhere safe.
Police department.
I need officers to 164 Hickory Lane. I think there's a body in my boyfriend's shed.
Really?
Yes, really!
No, I meant, are we really doing this again? I told you to stop calling about this.
What are you talking about?
Do you really expect me to believe that a different girl whose boyfriend lives at 164 Hickory Lane just happened to report the same exact thing?
Thank God there's still some cops out there who don't believe every false allegation they hear.
As I've told you for the past 5 years, I'm sorry I couldn't arrest your boyfriend for domestic emotional abuse. But if you keep trying to slander him, I'll have you arrested.
Down. It's crazy. Okay, that one was pretty good. I actually like that one. Like for real. I like that one. Anyways, yeah, pretty much I'm really just freaking out of ideas of what to talk about now. You guys want to talk about something better than some recent Psycho movies? True. Sometimes there's like just too many plots. I mean, too many twists that the plot just dissolves, you know? Like, they just want to, like, subvert expectations way too much that the quality is gone. Doesn't make sense. It doesn't even follow anything. This one was pretty well made. I like this one. This kid deserves an actual movie. True. Do you think it's like a safety issue? Probably switch to CGI. I have no idea why. Maybe it's because it's easier to do CGI. I'm not sure. No. Technically, it's not cheaper to go CGI because animations and stuff gets expensive, right? Like CGI is more expensive than actual just shooting a scene. It's just that if you go with the CGI route, it's easier to edit things in and out. Like if you actually shoot a scene and it's not like it already gets a little bit more screwed. Wait, let me just read this real quick. Let me see. Because I can only see limited amount of replies. You guys think about the absence of practical effects. What do you mean by practical effects, though? What do you mean practical effects? What do you mean by that? Like, what do you mean by that? I need clarification on what you mean by lack of practical effects. It's probably safer. Probably, yeah, it's safer. Maybe they just don't want to like cause more pollution. Who knows? Maybe there's like a wave of like climate change things or what so, right? Just save a lot more just by editing things instead of actually making things explode. Because if you use CGI, if it's just for explosions, it's probably gonna be cheap, not that expensive. But if you're gonna make CGI for like a lot of things, it's gonna be quite pricey. Like if it's only special effects, like special effects, explosions, it's cheap. But if you're gonna special effects, cars shattering and stuff like those, flying all over the place, it's gonna be a lot more expensive. It's also safer to if you're gonna blow things up and things, shrapnels and all of that flying all over the place. It's safer to have it CGI'd. Otherwise, you'll have to like make your actors just green screen that thing as well. You wouldn't want an actual explosion where your actors are actually close by. Like just having a metal piece slam on them and injure them would fuck up your freaking budget. It would set you back for shooting, like days on end, they're probably gonna answer to a lot of issues for putting them in danger. They're gonna pay extra for stuff like those. Tokusatsu actors when the background explodes after a henshin. Huh. I don't. Those are like controlled explosions. Those are just like. They don't blow up buildings. They blow up the floor. It doesn't matter. Who the fuck cares if it's like. It's just like fireworks in those type of explosions. But if you like bust a building down, like you make a replica, even though it's just a replica, right? It's gonna be a lot lighter. Like the material is not as hard as an actual building. If you blow up a car, things are gonna fly all over the place. If it's just like buried on sand and you explode something underneath it, it's pretty much controlled. But you know, the moment you put it into something that's gonna blow up actually, and parts of it, pieces of it, will actually fly all over the place. It's gonna be freaking hard to control. Blow up buildings. If they actually blew up an actual building, it has to be a controlled explosion that goes inwards. But I'm pretty sure if they blew up a building, it's gonna be inside the freaking studios. So they have very big studios in there. They do not go to an actual place and blow things up. Those would be very, very difficult to do because you will need to find a permit for that. If you're, I don't even know. I'm pretty sure they're not allowed to just like look for a random building. Probably full CGI. There was an explosion, but probably a building collapsing. If it does collapse, would be CGI over anything else. Well, anyways, okay. Any more questions though, aside from that, or do you want to expand more on that topic? Oh, what time is it? It's 9:43. It's YouTube sees whatever is like shown here. It's super creeps, massive boobas. What the frick was that? Anyways, so chat, I guess that's it. We have no more topic to talk about, and so were those things just added? Holy shit, they were actually. This one is actually just added. Okay, let's watch this last video. Then we'll call it a night. Oops, need to open it here. Why is it 23 minutes, dude? This is very lengthy. Can just watch part of it. So if I'm gonna watch part of it, what timestamp would you recommend? You did share it. I'm pretty sure you've seen it already. What part of it would you recommend watching? Learn how to deflect in real life. What is this?
If it wasn't yours, why would you drink it? I don't know. I was thirsty. I don't know. Why did you put it back in the refrigerator? I don't know. Maybe somebody like wanted to refill the bottle or something, like, and they wanted the bottle cold. Nick, you about to dumb it? Go buy me another Gatorade, bro. For real? You mad? You mad that you drank my stuff? I'm not mad. Then why you throw it? Why you throw the bottle full force at the back of my head?
Hello, Nipsey. Welcome.
I'm trying so hard not to punch you right now. It's astonishing. Bro, calm down.
He's tweaking.
You just pull something out. I don't know what you're talking about. You just pull something out right now. I don't know what you're talking about. I just saw that. What did you do? I'm lost. What did you just do? I don't know what you're talking about. You did something. Look. I'm gonna get you another Gatorade. I apologize. All right. You gonna give me another Gatorade? Yeah. I'm gonna get you another Gatorade. All right then.
He's freaking parrying.
My knee. How did you do that? How do you do that?
Parrying into a counter. Magic. The Gathering. Okay, but for real though, Pikachu, what would you recommend us looking at? What timestamp should we be looking at here? Because if there's nothing, I honestly don't know. I'm just probably gonna skip it if not. Okay, 0 to 750. Gotcha.
Inhale. I can finally breathe again. It must be over. Scanning for traces of human life. 5G scanners activate.
Goddamn, they never evolved. We're just stuck at 5G.
The species Homo sapien is extinct. It's time to fulfill my purpose. Executing Operation Ice to See You. Welcome back. Let me brief you on how the world ended. Actually, the details are a bit foggy, but it's believed that Batman was eating soup with his hands at a Chinese restaurant when someone coughed on the croutons.
When he shorted the toilet paper.
2020. The virus is spreading across the globe.
All right, now everyone just plops over dead and we win. Sweet.
And everyone was amped to start panicking. Oh my god. The virus TM is everywhere. In your country, in your homes, in your cereal. Better not touch that door handle. Better not touch your face. Don't touch me. Breathe somewhere else, Vector. People said. Oh, I suppose it is kind of cute though. No, I must resist. Guys, does anyone else feel like the air in here is kind of chunky? How do I take my white cell count? These ones all look red. You get the idea. So naturally, rumors started to spread. And the first one was about toilet paper. Hey, I heard that here in Australia, 90% of our toilet paper is produced in China. Maybe that means there'll be no more stock. So the public went out to grab an extra pack. Then the news stories started coming in about the lockdown. Fears realized. So they grabbed 2 packs. No one knew how long the lockdown would last either. Better grab 3. 4 just in case. And everyone had that same concern. Within the week, stocks on shelves were getting noticeably low. And from there, it was self-perpetuating. Bathroom paper was suddenly the hottest commodity in town. Petrol stations, corner stores, major chain supermarkets, everybody was out. Then, of course, photos shared on social media and broadcast on television of empty shelves just amplified the hysteria again.
I just want 1 pack.
To which the media said, don't buy it. But also, it is running out. But don't stock up. But who knows when new stock is coming? But don't you hoard. But it may be many weeks before you can get more. The messaging to the public was a little mixed.
You're saying to the nation this morning, Ali, stay calm, don't go and do it.
But race out there and get it so that you're not...
Then, as stock completely depleted, people were becoming desperate.
Every store I go to, every day, every city, and every hour of every day, you're gonna find completely empty shelves.
Fights broke out between those who had none and those who had too much. It was chaos in the aisles.
Round one. Fight.
The Australian toilet roll crisis had reached critical mass. People were threatening to shit in the store, and someone even pulled a knife.
What the frick?
Enough. The CEO of Australia came out and said,
"It's been one of the most disappointing things I've seen in Australian behaviour in response to this crisis."
But that scolding did little to quell the frenzy. So, the media published articles informing people that actually this is all fake news, and 60% of Australia's toilet paper is produced domestically. But that also didn't quell the frenzy. So, supermarkets enacted a 1-pack per person rule. But frenzies cannot be quelled. And so that's when the price online soared. Amazon, eBay, Gumtree, toilet paper was everywhere. First for double the price.
Okay, so why was toilet paper the thing that they were like freaking buying so much of? First of all, it's like, why is it toilet paper? Are they freaking mixed two out of it? Did they roll it up and turn it to spaghetti or something? Why are they buying all the freaking toilet papers? Like, for real, what's up with toilet paper during COVID? Is it so they could, like, if someone coughs, do they sack their freaking throat down with toilet paper? What was that? Americans don't wash your... I can imagine, but, like, how much toilet paper do you need? Do they think you wouldn't have toilet paper for, like, a millennia or something? How long do toilet papers last for an American household? Holy shit.
Price. Then triple. Then things just went wild. 10-pack, single rolls, a few pieces of 3-ply, all for crazy prices. People went from selling it by the pack to selling it by the gram.
Number 2 Lord.
And the rest of us who couldn't afford it had to get creative. But fear not, citizen. Here come the heroes. One of Australia's state newspapers swooped in with a special edition to save the day. It featured 8 blank pages at the back, just in case. By the way, this was after an Australian family had accidentally made a massive online order. They thought they were getting 48 rolls. Wrong. They were getting 48 boxes, and soon they had become the de facto royalty of Australia. They built a throne with the boxes and sat aloft it.
I found the crown of Australia in the gutter, he said, and I picked it up.
But for the rest of us,
bought 48 boxes.
Thievery was the only answer. We began stealing from public toilets. We began stealing from work.
A new survey has found 1 in 3 Aussies has stolen toilet paper from work to use at home.
Some started stealing from hotels, stealing from cars, stealing from the blind. Even animals were stealing. Some pretty good memes there. And just as some relief was coming, oh, thank God, a new shipment. But that truck burned down.
Fire crews rescued what rolls they could. The rest left charred and soggy.
Fascinatingly, a problem which began in and was specific to Australia was soon spreading to the rest of the world, despite the circumstances being completely different. In fact, stats time. In most countries, the majority of toilet paper is actually produced locally. Toilet paper is cheap but bulky, meaning it's expensive to ship relative to its retail value. So domestic producers are often able to manufacture at a cost lower than their international competitors. TLDR, unless the factories in your country shut down, there isn't going to be a shortage. But shut up and panic. No! And so toilet paper became a highly profitable business. And that's when organized criminal gangs moved in. Armed robbers in Hong Kong held a delivery driver at knife point and got away with around 600 rolls. 18,000 pounds of toilet paper was stolen from this lorry. And this, and this, and this, and many more. But it's time to move on. After about 4 weeks with consumption steady and everyone only having one ass to wipe, and supply increasing to compensate, toilet paper returned to shelves. The balance was restoring. The shops were healing. Which meant it was time to panic about something else. "5G time." So you think it's a virus? That's cute. Let me fill you in on the scoop, rookie. See that tower over there? Now look at this. Coincidence? 5Gs. 5 fingers, 5 sides to a pentagram. PlayStation 5.
Imagine if we could only afford internet via 5G, and then in order to access it, you need to pay up 5Gs as well. So 5 grand, 5K, 5 digits. Well, that's 4 digits, but you know what I mean. I'm meaning, okay?
Awful lot of coincidences lining up, wouldn't you say? And social media agreed. With these indisputable...
Well, it's okay. I'm actually streaming in between, so I could actually...
It was only inevitable that the word would spread like a wildfire. It was time for the 5G squad to leap into action. 5G squad! Gwyneth Paltrow, that lady from that movie, Alien. People began protesting the 5G towers.
Save lives! Hug someone! Save lives! The 5G network!
And the destruction.
Okay, bye, Ren. Hope you have a wonderful
I had
evening.
no idea really until I started digging.
Are they?
But in the UK, over 50 towers were vandalized or set ablaze in a single month. Reported by April, 39 servicing engineers had been attacked on the job.
You know, when they turn this on, it's going to kill everyone, and that's why they're building the hospitals.
In North Carolina, one woman just started opening fire on a couple of technicians.
There were 2 workers up on the tower when the shots rang out. A 3rd worker on the ground ran up into this area, and that's where he called for help.
The 2 men were okay, but when police came, she armed herself with 2 axes and barricaded herself in her home.
Did you shoot at a cell tower worker, ma'am?
She's out on bond and she's had the weapons confiscated.
New 5G. Stimulate your senses.
In Auckland, New Zealand, at least a dozen 5Gs have been vandalized or set ablaze.
Mysterious fires have hit 15 cell towers in the last 6 weeks.
In the Netherlands, 16. Reports of more in Ireland, Cyprus, and Belgium. Counter-terrorist police are getting involved in Australia, and 7 cell towers.
Why are they freaking destroying 5G towers again, chat? What was the context with this? What are they doing?
Our fires in Montreal, Canada. Although, one big problem. How do you tell 5G from the regular Gs?
You strap yourself in and feel the G's.
Well, it's not actually that easy for the untrained eye. Most of the destroyed towers were actually just regular ones, carrying essential 2 to 4G network infrastructure, causing outages for emergency services and the public. Naturally, YouTube and Facebook started cracking down on the 5G conspiracy groups and banning everyone, and the movement has gone somewhat underground.
It's actually insane.
Oh my god, they're in on it. Alongside false causes came false cures. No vaccine yet? No problem. Here's a list of placebos that'll get you patched up. High-dose infusions of vitamin C, silver solution, touching your TV, kissing a shrine, spiritual vaccines, plant sap in the eye, special mattress, cow urine, cow dung, camel urine, a cotton ball soaked in violet oil in the anus, miracle mineral solution, drinking fish tank cleaner, eating fruit that looks like the virus.
I'm gonna say this right now. Miracle Mineral Solution actually sounds like a freaking banger. I just got my dose of MMS earlier, I'm pretty much COVID free now. And then they ask you, it's like it's a miracle mineral solution. Damn, sounds very, very convincing.
Treatment packs, toothpaste, the Biocharger NG Subtle Energy Platform TM, vegetarianism, virus shutout protection pendants, healthy living, radionics machine, Schwang Stringlang Ganglion, injecting house cleaner, hand cream, garlic, banunus, alcohol, water, ginger, lemon, mangoes, durian, onions. It's everything. Everything and anything is apparently a cure. But who needs cures? I've got something better. Add time. Soon we will be together.
They are ready for you, Mr. VPN.
Welcome back. Today we're looking at NordVPN. Gather round, everyone. Here's my girlfriend. Well, a friend. She's my girlfriend, but I'm not her boyfriend. It's complicated. Point is, she doesn't use NordVPN. If she did, she could access international catalogs from her favorite streaming
Hey, Chad, I have a question. How long do you think would it take for people to go back to herbal medicines? You know, just like taking up herbals, like herbal drinks, you know, ointments and stuff. How long do you think it would take for people to actually just like revert back to using those instead? Got any idea? It was like, holy shit, medicine is actually getting more and more expensive. It's actually crazy how expensive those get. Well, but anyways, let's just continue the video. But as I don't think we'd revert back to it since we have medicines. That is fair. But who knows, maybe in the future, right? Only time would tell. Okay, thank you. I dropped my pun. I'm done.
Now let's pretend that this window is her computer security. Look how easily I can just snatch up all their data. Oh, jackpot. If she had used NordVPN, we wouldn't be looking at all her personal photos. Hey, look at this one. Oh shit, we're busted. Everyone, cheese it. Oh, nice. Now imagine this was you. And imagine this was a 3-year plan with 70% off for 3 extra month.
He won't stop. I need to buy tickets and leave the country. Oh no. No, not again.
Public Wi-Fi isn't safe.
Hello, Chrissy. Welcome.
Taxi.
No sweat. I can see from her browsing history that she is going to Japan.
Some P. There's no way he can find me here in Japan.
Really? An Airbnb's Wi-Fi? Don't you know how dangerous that is? Also,
that's crazy. The timing, right?
Find me. No, they're biting me. Help.
ああ、スネークピット。ノール VPN でデータを保護する。
NordVPN.
If you would use NordVPN.
これは起こりませんでした。
Dude, that NordVPN, you can't tell me that wasn't a paid advertising right there. That is totally advertised.
The lockdown had some interesting carryovers on the agricultural sector. Let's talk about the sexy topic of food supply.
I work on about having people use cameras. I won't spoil, but we reference part 2. I see.
With all the restaurants and a ton of manufacturing shut down, the commercial side came to a grinding halt. Half of the stock had nowhere to go.
I see.
Maybe we could just send it to the supermarkets. No can do. You have to repackage, process, and deliver all of that stuff before the new expiration date and with a limited workforce. Then you'd have to get the supermarkets to agree to take all that extra stock. And meanwhile, people aren't going to simply buy twice as many groceries. So either it rots on the shelves or the price drops below cost. What's the point?
Cheap meat!
So there's a big surplus. The supply chain had broken. By week 1 of the lockdown, Farmers all around the country are looking at their billions of dollars of quickly expiring crop with no one to take it from them. And they know that by next week, they'll have double that amount. Sandra, how many eggs do we eat a week? I don't know, probably 10? Why? That means our leftovers are going to be about 750,000 eggs. Well, I don't want 750,000 chickens. I guess there's only one thing to do. So the farmers began neutralizing their crops.
Target neutralized.
It was a slaughter.
Oh, my cabbages!
Millions of pounds of onions were buried alive in Idaho. Farmers stopped making grain and started making donuts. Donuts on their tractors all over the field, turning everything to compost. Cabbages were being ravaged. The potatoes weren't being atoed. Boo.
I have potato blood in my veins.
Squash were being compressed. The dairy farmers of America estimated that 3.7
The squash were getting squished.
million gallons of milk were being dumped every day.
They squished the squash.
But once the farmers had destroyed their crops, of course, they had to immediately plant new ones, because demand could come back and you wouldn't want to get caught a whole crop cycle behind the market. So the cycle would repeat and repeat and repeat until everything returned to normal. Zoom. So everyone was locked in their houses. But work, school, and life had to carry on.
What's 9 plus 10?
And that's where Zoom came in. Simple to use, able to host up to 100 people per meeting.
True, a lot of people use
Millions moved
Zoom.
over to Zoom and it skyrocketed to #1 in the App Store. Companies and educational institutions all jumped on the Zoom train too. Why not? It was so easy. All you needed was the room key. Even the boomers could use it. Can you see my dog? Teehee. Look, I can change the background.
Oh my
No, he fell.
These are some of my friends from high school.
Okay, everyone, I'll see you on Wednesday.
But many weren't used to having a camera pointed at them for long periods. Some even forgot they were being watched.
Very high standards and like.
Or didn't know that the camera had turned on at all.
Oh, your video is on.
And then someone had a brilliant idea. What if I just published this room key online?
Let them know.
Dude, I've been in this thing for a while. No one said anything.
Hi, Mr. Knob. Are you joining us? Do you have a breastfeeding question?
My bucket was fucking Mary dead right now, bro.
It's good to see you again.
And what if I gave it to one of my favorite online creators? Perhaps some of the greatest live stream content to ever grace this humble platform.
Okay.
Take out your number 2 pencils. It's time to learn.
Who is this?
I am Ashashamya from Wuhan University.
Too mad. Who let you in?
Hey guys, this is Chris.
Hey guys, this is Joe Nuts.
Are you in my class?
Yes, I am transfer student from Oyingun village.
A transfer student from where do you say?
From Oyingun village. So what are we learning today? Does anyone want to tell me I come to class late? And no one wants to tell me why? Why? Tell me reason.
You're in the wrong section there, brother.
I'm part of Zoom. I'm an employee of Zoom. I'm gonna have to press Alt and F4 at the same time.
Oh my god, I heart too mad, and I actually just had whiplash.
Don't do that. You guys are gonna start the next revolution in America. We hope. I mean, we can definitely use one.
Revolution. I like the sound of that.
How do you get them out?
It was Hunter. Hunter let me in. Hunter, why did you do this? Yes, it was. Don't nod your. Don't do that with your head. No, you did.
Who are you?
What do you mean, who am I? I'm on your dead, and you let me through the gate!
Who the heck is it? Oh my god, what the...
think there is a realistic way where they could do anything about it.
What's 2 plus 4?
2 plus.
21.
All right, I'm gonna wrap up this thoughts about Natalie's story. Then.
History class. Oh hell yeah!
And he's lost an election twice. He's
like so confused. He saw the cock and he was like, "What?"
Okay, so I'm just gonna talk about it now. Okay. So, you guys can open up. I'll give you a minute or two to open up. Robert, take that off your screen.
Robert's gonna get some trouble. Robert's probably in his room right now, just fucking freaking out. It's like, it's not me. I'm Robert, baby. Robert, how could you?
But then they had a whole bunch of controversies, and a number of schools and companies stopped using the platform. RIP. Even though the stock price keeps going up.
It's actually insane. Nature to reload. What does that even mean?
With people locked in their homes, nature was allowed to return to the unoccupied streets. The healing had begun.
Real happy world.
Satellite imagery showed pollution levels dropping.
Ow! What's that?
Venice were changing from their usual feculent brown to a vibrant blue, as boats were docked and silt could resettle. From their windows, residents could see fish, algae, and other sea life return to the waters. But that wasn't all. Animals saw the free real estate and began migrating into the cities and towns. Sheep and whales took back the town and ruled over it with an iron hoof. Hungry monkeys in Thailand took to the city square as the tourists who usually fed them disappeared. Giant ducks were seen in London. Alligators in Florida were once again using the roads. Rats in New Orleans were...
It's Von Pikachu!
Otters in Singapore. Oh my god. Are we the virus?
Human beings are a disease.
That
Human beings, true.
Maybe we will the real corona all along.
Hello, Don. Welcome.
First time since
Welcome back. Your voice been here.
BC. We even had a good fake out on an extinct species, the Malabar civet, which hasn't been seen for 30 years. Oh my god. Although it turns out it was just a regular, sick Indian civet. Scooters were returning to the
coughing.
Nilgai?
It's adorable though.
Cows had begun returning to the ocean. Cats was seen by some in London to a limited audience. Sambar were incorrectly using zebra crossings. And giraffes had returned to the cities. Nature is healing. Namaste. Anyway, I'm busy. That's the lesson. Here's a multi-tool. Good luck out there. Please close the door behind you. Thank you. Goodbye.
We finished it. Ain't no way. Wait, we actually finished the freaking video. That's crazy.
Mars? This is one hell of a twist. I know, right?
Dude, I love Mars. The chocolate is super good. There's a part 2.
Welcome home, X-A-13.
Ain't no way.
It's a triple twist.
Is it this one? The virus strikes back? Alright. I guess we get to see it as well. Let's go. Let's finish it all the way to the end though. Before... Okay, it's actually done.
Video over. The next one's almost done. Give me 2 weeks. Have you heard of incognito mode? It's basically the main channel now. New video every month there too. Look at this production quality.
Just
keep track of video progress.
have a quick look at the ending to like acknowledge the supporters.
Thank you Obama for guest VOing. Thank you Neil Druckmann for the worst sequel since World War II. And thank you for watching.
Alright, the virus strikes back. Strikes, rather.
Thank you all of my children. We're here today to test the launch of my new cyber rocket. With this, I pledge to you that we will have a man on the Earth by the year 2030. But before we embark on this journey, we must talk about some of the mistakes of the
Welcome home, Lando.
so that we are not doomed to repeat them.
Sweet freedom. Oh, you're just about to go home.
It was a
Okay.
sunny day in downtown
Have a safe
Florida,
drive.
and people were coughing into each other's mouths as is customary in that part.
You're going viral, douchebag. I'm a big f***ing man and I'm gonna pull out my dick.
February 2020. The virus is everywhere. But some
Uh-oh.
were sneaking out. Others not taking it seriously at all.
Directly in my face.
People were outside, going about their normal lives.
Get drunk before everything closes.
It was time for drastic action. So, the mayors and governors from around the world gathered together with a solution to the problem of sneaking out while grounded. Snitching hotlines.
Snitches get rewards.
Damn!
Simply take a picture of someone and text it to the official
Text
snitcher.
rat to
To put
912.
those
Why
rule
is there
breakers in
so
their
many
place.
rat here?
Over here at Wendy's.
Instant justice.
Some people need to get the message. Send a photo and we will make sure that enforcement comes right away.
But naturally, many New Yorkers did not take very kindly to this idea. So, they decided to text the hotline as well. Text after text came rolling in. What a success! Let's open the first one. Surprise! Turns out people weren't just sending in tips. They were sending the whole shaft. Oh Jesus, next one. Next. 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 Just close it. I can't, it's just going faster. Text after text was the same. Pictures of people giving the finger, dick pics, edgy Blasio memes. This isn't helping at all. Sir, our servers can't handle this amount of erotica all at once. Well, save some of the more tasteful nudes on this thumb drive and shut it down. And so it crashed. But the snitches forgot the first rule of snitching. Snitches get unmasked by state sunshine laws. In Missouri, they have them. 2 weeks after their own snitching program went live, turned out it was all subject to public record by anyone who requested it. So not only is all of this information not anonymous or private, it's published indefinitely on a government website with zero redaction. Oh dear. Of course, I'm not going to put any of those details here. But if you live in Missouri and you're a bit curious...
Links as always are in the description down below.
In Washington and Louisiana, people were unmasked too. In Frisco, Texas, they made an app for snitching as well. But there was backlash and it was terminated. In LA, the mayor's infamous
Snitches get rewards
statement was walked back. In Victoria, a couple was fined $1,500 each for going on a drive to Lake's entrance and posting photos on social media.
You there, sir? I certainly hope you've got a license.
Warned that if they do it again, they would be arrested. Except the photos were from a year ago.
We're not going to get everything right all the time, and we will make mistakes.
But worst of all was the UK.
9 coppers for one lad.
Well, you relax.
ridiculous.
194,000 calls in a single month had been made regarding people leaving their homes without a license, and tens of thousands of fines had been issued.
The British frown down on telltales. There's even an old nursery.
Telltales.
Telltale tip.
Just like The Walking
Your tongue
Dead.
shall be slit.
You make any more noise, and I'm calling the police.
Show me what you've got.
And yet, while normal everyday activities were being criminalized, regular crimes were being made de facto legal.
Good job.
Police do nothing around here.
And in major cities, it seemed as though everyone was going for the high score. People aren't afraid to go out on the street at night. What can we do to increase crime? I have an idea. In New York and LA, they experimented with reducing bail to 0, and it went exactly as you'd expect. But it wasn't enough. So they said any burglaries up to $1,000 worth of goods would no longer result in the police showing up to the scene. So you're telling me that I can steal up to $1,000 worth of goods, and the police won't even try to make an arrest? Well,
But I actually kind of remember it was like mentioned back then.
Identified. But you want everyone to wear a mask too. Yes. So people walked up to the buffet and had their fill.
If you could walk into a store, grab what you want, and just go, what would shopping look like?
Oh my god! Call the police!
Welcome to Amazon Go. We call it Just Walk Out Technology.
Coffee overdose. Piece of shit.
Take whatever you like.
Sometimes when I call 911, nobody answers.
No lines, no checkout. No, seriously.
Shoplifters don't seem to care who's watching.
Once you've got everything you want, you can just go.
Filling bags and backpacks in the middle of the day.
You can keep going. Amazon Go.
Be back tomorrow? Yeah? Tomorrow morning? Tomorrow morning.
Not enough crime. Release the felons. So it was ordered. Anyone who had non-violent misdemeanors, serving sentences of less than a year, or scheduled to be free in 30 days or fewer, was released. And the results? Predictable. One man only lasted 37 minutes before being arrested again. Another man was arrested 3 times in one day. First for attempting to break into a vehicle, next for stealing items out of someone's front yard, and then again for stealing a vehicle. And each time he was arrested, he just moonwalked out of there.
For his 7th time, he got arrested for stealing a vehicle. So apparently he's not very good at it.
Crime rates went right through the ceiling. Famous criminal time. Tekashi 69 was released early from his 18-month sentence and instantly broke Instagram and YouTube records with his live stream and music video. Other high-profile names asking for early release include R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, Martin Shkreli, and our good friend Billy McFarland. Breakout time! Then some prisoners came together with an idea.
What's your plan?
Hey!
If we have an outbreak at our prison, then maybe they just have to let some of us go. Worth a shot.
Forgot the name of that game, but I've seen that. Oh yeah,
around water
I think.
And shared a mask to get it. It worked, somewhat, as 30 prisoners soon tested positive for the virus. But then administrators cottoned on to what they were doing, and none of them were released. Speaking of people who should be in prison, celebrities. We have forgotten about the important people. Guys, we're bored too. They crave the attention. They need it. Without it, they will surely shrivel and perish. But when everything gets shut down and they're trapped in their homes and can't get on TV, they begin to go a little stir.
Okay guys, now I know we're all feeling the struggle right now. Without television and press following you around, you need to make yourselves trend. We need you now more than ever. Jimmy, female Jimmy, you're the funny guys. You must continue working from home. Your biggest competitor now is a Swedish boy that reacts to funny videos on his kitchen floor.
Sounds doable. It was toilet paper. It was a huge box of, I was like a kid on the toilet on Christmas morning. 60 double rolls of heaven.
You get to play that fun game, protected from the coronavirus or botched nose job. Or both.
Everyone in here is gay.
Hello, everybody out there.
No, shut it down. How about an uplifting song to boost morale? This could be our generation's We Are the World.
Yeah, I can give it a go. I love uplifting music.
Thank you, Gal.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you
Imagine there's no heaven. This is not the time when everyone's Grammy's dying, you fucking idiot.
You feel like they feel like they did something significant.
She's so happy. Gal Gadot, whatever the fuck
That's
her
what
name
I
is,
did.
Wonder Woman.
I lost my job at the meatpacking plant, but Gal Gadot sang Imagine.
And it's a
today.
terrible version. You guys suck at singing.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh boy, Madonna. How about an inspirational speech to lift those faces? I mean, spirits.
That's the thing about COVID-19. It doesn't care about how rich you are. It's the great equalizer. And what's terrible about it is what's great about it. What's terrible about it is it's made us all equal in many ways.
What?
And what's wonderful about it is that it's made us all equal in many ways.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Maybe just stick to singing.
I'm gonna fucking die here.
Okay, not bad. Let's try somebody else. Keep it positive, you know.
Cause the last shit comes from motherfucking China.
Thank you, Cardi. You really are the voice of reason.
Government, let me tell y'all motherfuckers something. Guess what, bitch? Coronavirus! They just get it real!
Well, that was... Vanessa, maybe you can speak to your fans? You seem to have a lot of free time at the moment.
Like, yeah, people are gonna die. It's just terrible, but like, inevitable?
Oh god. Oh geez. We're losing them. You guys in your massive houses and complaining isn't relatable at all. We need to meet them on their level.
I've got this.
Cried for a second. And I was gonna do it by myself, and then I thought, you know what? It's important for everybody.
But before I continue, add time. The name's Raycon, but you can call me Raycon Man.
Dude, Raycon? Raycon this nuts, baby? What the fuck is Raycon? Are they advertising Raycon now? Or is this like actually advertising? Oh, it's actually an advertisement.
Thanks, son.
Gotcha.
Let's go throw the old football around in celebration of my new present. Wired headphones. With
Oh no.
wires.
Oh no! My weakness. I really dislike using wired. Oh shit, he died. I really dislike using wired headsets, especially on my PC, right? Because you back then, whenever I wear headsets with wires on it, I forget that I'm wearing them and I just like stand up and it gets yanked. Those type of things don't last me 3 months to 4 months because they kind of just die on me.
Why, son? Why? You're responsible.
Never again. Gotcha. Wired headphones.
Is Raycon Man Gachi base? Is this? I'm not sure if like he's associated with Belly Harrington, but he looks like he plays the part. I'll be honest. It's actually kind of funny though. I was like spacing out a bit because I was like doing something else while watching. I was like, now that I look at it, it's like, is this Gachi?
You dangerous bitch.
Wait, what?
Huh? I can't hear you. I have my everyday E25 Raycon earbuds in. I'll save you. Well, there's another one. Don't worry, I'll save you too.
Welcome, Orlando.
6 hours of playtime, half the price of other premium brands. Raycon good, wires bad. Will you seamlessly connect your Bluetooth with me?
Can I get a closer look? Wow, I love the range of colors they come in. Of course I will. Let me just put them in right now. Wow, they fit so snug.
Wow. I think I'll put mine in as well. Just don't insert them into other holes. Hey Doc, it's happened again.
What the frick?
Raycon good, wires bad.
No, wait.
Cleaning is as easy as 1, 2, 3. What's wrong? Don't want to live in cyberpunk and have your brain all f***ed up by 5G? Raycon good, wires bad. Dude, buy Raycon.com/internet store to save 15% off your first order of the everyday even 25 earbuds from Raycon. Ad over.
Onions, humble yellow onions.
Lies, I'm not playing Uma. What do you mean?
It's time for an uplifting.
I'm not yet touching Uma because it's not yet reset. Oops. I'm already watching it.
Murthy Pandey, 56, works at Mumbai airport. Everything was going into lockdown and he wanted to be with his family. But they were in Allahabad and he was stuck in Andheri East. Just fly. No flights. Just drive. Not so simple. Roads are closed to all non-essential travel. What to do? So he hatched a plan. I'll become an essential traveler. He started with a test case. He hired a truck and drove 200 kilometers to Pimpelgian. Bought 1,300 kilograms of watermelon.
So good! Come to terms with the already large quantity of melons we already have.
And sent the truck back to Mumbai, where he had a cellar. Success. Wasn't stopped, even sold the goods at a profit. We're an essential traveler now, boys. Time to do it again, but this time all the way home. So he hired another truck, got an onion permit, and this time bought 25,520 kilograms of onions. And the article says he disguised himself as an onion seller. I don't know what that looks like, so here's this. He then hauled ass 1,200 kilometers over 3 grueling days and nights through 3 states to get home. He makes it. Now to sell the goods and see my family. He stopped at the wholesale market just on the outskirts of town and tried to find a buyer for the onions. Except, nobody wanted them. Onions? Anyone? Onions? Because of the lockdown, there was a huge glut in the market.
Whoa, that's a big onion. Look at that.
Woo! Onions. Everybody loves onions. Onions? Onions? No! Daddy's coming home, and he's smelling of onions. By the late afternoon, he just gave up and drove the truck to his house to be with his family. However, the next day, knock knock. It's the police. Oh no, you're not here to buy some onions, are you? And they were not. So he spent the next 2 weeks in the quarantine center, and he's still looking for a buyer for the onions.
Mr. Clean gets rid of dirt and grime and grease and just
Hand sanitizers.
Clean will clean your whole house and everything that's in it.
I need some hand sanitizer. When the outbreak first happened, there was one clear piece of advice from the WHO. Wash your hands. Both soap and hand sanitizer would work, but we had plenty of soap. So
Okay, chat. Has anyone here played with alcohol or hand sanitizers back then? Have you guys played with soap or hand sanitizers back then? And remember, there were like people, right, who kind of used them to like set things on fire. Some even like try to like put their fingers on fire and stuff like those. Yeah. People who like would play with fire back then. I really can't remember how they do it. They put their hands on fire without burning themselves. Not sure if that was like a hand sanitizer thing. I do believe it was hand sanitizer back then. But there were people who actually played with it. I pretty much use isopropyl alcohol to like play with fire at times. Okay, so this is like weird, right? But sometimes whenever I clean the toilet, the ceramic part, I don't do this. I'm not sure if it's okay. Sometimes I just like pour water on it. There's like we actually have it cleaned, but there are times that there's like someone pees on it, so I get the wash it with water, wipe it with tissue, and put alcohol and set it on fire. I was like thinking maybe I can sterilize it with fire, and then I douse it again with water. And then I was like, yay, it's clean.
We panicked.
Oh, it's just like a random memory.
That's gold. That's gold. And panic soon turned to profit. People had seen the rush on toilet paper and they knew to get in quick. And two of the fastest shoppers in the West were entrepreneurial brothers Matt and Noah. They hopped in their truck and drove from town to town, state to state, buying up every bottle they could get their immaculately disinfected hands on. Hundreds. Grabber, grabber, grabber. By the end, thousands. 17,000 bottles in all. The plan? Sell them on eBay and Amazon at a huge markup. It was the perfect crime. Well, until the inevitable happened. Everyone got super mad. The New York Times, low on hand sanitizer themselves, decided to investigate the brothers, and they wrote an article. The unsterilized masses made complaints.
I don't like this one bit. Please send the cops immediately.
And then someone went to Jeff and told. Jeff made their online accounts go to sleep. eBay followed suit. Now there was nowhere to sell their goods.
Oh,
Then
they're
the law got
fucked.
involved, and the DA said, price gouging illegal. Me angry. So the authorities called up Matt and Noah. Hey guys. Hey, good to hear from you. You too. Afraid it's not entirely a social call though. Oh no? Yes, price gouging illegal. So what you want, prison or philanthropy? We're sending over a squad car now. I have decided to give back to the community. So the police pull up, the media too, and Matt and Noah announce that they will be giving it all away for free. They did an interview for television and wore this amazing shirt.
The pricing on Amazon was definitely higher than retail.
Would you say you're sorry?
No, I don't think that I would.
Note. A similar thing happened in Adelaide, Australia, when a man bought up hundreds of packs of toilet paper and hand sanitizer. Then he realized he couldn't sell it, and tried to return it all back to Drake's supermarket. Drake himself told the guy to please leave.
I told him that.
He has a YouTube channel, by the way, but this did little to abate the
Damn.
shortage of supply and overall price gouging. But don't be too mad at these guys. They're small timers, microscopic, compared to China.
Stop!
Oh, sorry. What I mean is, compared to the brave heroes at the CCP. There's an outbreak. Xi Jinping, you're our only hope. So a call was sent out to companies all around the world, especially in the West. We want you to send staff out to every retail store you can to buy up personal protective equipment, especially masks. And ship it all back to China. Thank you, Xi Jinping. All in a day's work. The scale here, by the way, is just ridiculous.
Millions of face masks.
3 million masks.
2.4 billion pieces of protective equipment.
Thermometers.
700,000 hazmat
All
suits.
flown out on a private jet.
We just wanted to ask you guys what all these products are and where they're going.
If you went out to buy a mask in January or February and noticed that there were none left, it wasn't just because there was a big rush on them. It was because there was a big export. And then when other countries had a shortage, the CCP swooped in to sell locally manufactured masks back to Europe and the United States at an escalated price. Only then later for them to be found defective and needing to be recalled. Got 'em again. Anyway, back to the hand sanitizer specifically. There was a shortage. So New York Governor Andrew Cuomo stepped in with a solution. It's up to me now. He unveiled his new line of hand sanitizer.
Open the curtain, please.
NYS Clean. A 75% alcohol strength concoction made by the humble citizens of Great Meadows Correctional Facility.
Floral bouquet. A little I detected lilac, hydrangea, tulips. What does it smell like to you? Tulip.
They were capable of producing 100,000 gallons every week. It was much cheaper than any other product on the market, mainly because the price of labor was pretty much zero. Other pharmaceutical items that disappeared fast were vitamins, cough medicine, and, critically, inhalers.
How many ohms you vaping there?
It was tough for the asthmatics, already picked on for their feeble bodies. Their weak lungs, embarrassing. Everybody laughs at the asthmatics, even if we, pretend and say nice things to their face. The next big one would be gloves. Once they were recommended, there was a run on them too. And once those were out, there was a run on, surprisingly, condoms. The thinking man's glove. If you need to press a button on the elevator or push a trolley around the grocery store, no problem. Just use your cock.
Let's use your what?
Last story.
Ape Escape.
In a medical center in Delhi, there's a gang of monkeys scheming. Son of a bitch. I'm in. True story, right? Some red-faced rhesus macaques, tired of their situation, go rogue. They bust out of their cage and attack a researcher, snatching COVID blood samples as they make their way to the exit. Give me that. No, Mojo, no. Put that down.
Is this a conspiracy or is this actually true?
Evading staff and guards and leap out the
Freaking
window
steal
freely.
COVID. Freaking blood samples.
One was later seen in a tree chewing on one of the samples. In a further act of defiance, another was seen chewing on a surgical glove. Apparently it's become a big problem in Delhi. Monkeys everywhere. They snatch people's stuff and even break into homes. It seems that nature isn't just returning peacefully. It's come back with a vengeance. And if we intend to survive, we're gonna have to learn to fight back. So anyway, with this knowledge, we will conquer Earth and rule over it once again. Oh no. It's here.
What is here? What is here?
And that's about
Oh,
it.
it's gone.
Probably no part 3 unless something ridiculous happens, like an autonomous zone in Portland or the government shutting off utilities. Plugging the second channel again, you bet. We've got a feature
no, the virus.
coming out in a bit over a month. This one's going to be over an hour long, so grab some popcorn, maybe a little viewing party, watch your favorite streamer. This one will be more fun as a group. But before that, next week, there's a new In the Field. Thanks for watching. Stay good.
Okay, that's pretty much it. Well, I have nothing else to do and talk about, so let's go raid someone now. Let's end the stream for tonight. We can all just freaking chill from here on out. In a moment, let me just like... Bum. Okay, chat, do you have anyone you want to want me to raid? Anyone you want to recommend? I'll just be chilling in my server after this. The virus is on bot lane. Is that a League of Legends reference? Well, yeah, do you guys have anyone you want to guide the raid to? Chat? Oh wait, I found someone. Haven't raided her in a very long time. Haven't been around her stream that much as well. Okay, we will be raiding Chloe. It's been a long time since I've been around Chloe's stream. There's this really cool Rika Shiryuki we could raid. Oh, well, do you have anyone in mind? Maybe I could raid them next time. Just send it to me. Maybe on DM so I could like remember that for next time. Wait, please send that to me. We will raid the person you want me to raid next time. It's just been my freaking online daughter. I'm not her artist. Oh, okay. I have what do you call it? I have an online daughter. Pretty much adopted her after she said she also loves takoyaki. It's like, oh, you're my daughter now. We're having takoyakis later. But anyways, we are going to raid her. She's a dog popper VTuber. She likes play shooting games. Currently she is doing just chatting, playing Words on stream. So chat if you wanna vibe. Come on, let's go. Please show her some love and support. If you haven't followed her yet, give her a follow. Also, let's give Kristara again a shout out. Okay, chat, thank you for coming by. I am very, very not really tired, but you know, I'm just like, I just want to chill now. I'm gonna hang out in my server probably, or elsewhere, whatever. And yeah, we're calling it a night. Maybe watch anime or something. Well, yeah, that was a very interesting watch. It's actually quite entertaining. At first, I was like, "What am I watching?" But you know, it actually grew on me super fast. I'm liking this content. But anyways, thank you again, everyone, for joining the stream. I had so much fun. Until next time, everyone. Bye bye. Atsu. Bye bye. Love you all. Free ara ara. Free ara ara. Ara ara. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.